Hi, my name is Sharice. I just got back from Bali on my Reset by Design Wellness retreat. I am feeling relaxed. I am in my Balinese caftan and I am feeling amazing. I had the best time ever. Thai, Kina, Bondi, they did a great job. Everything was amazing. Everything was well thought out, very intentional, thoughtful. The workshops were so helpful. We had sound baths, yoga, breath work. It was so good. All of the Instagrammable excursions we went on, we hit everything. We had the best food. There were chefs. Everything was top notch. The villa was amazing. It was the best. And this is my second retreat, and this is why I'm already planning for the third one to Mauritius. I already talked to one of the ladies. We're already plotting to go next year. It was such an amazing trip. I think I knew about 6 or 7 people when we got there, because this was my second trip. By the time I left, I felt like I knew everybody. I felt like I left with 16 sisters. Like, it's such a sisterhood. Everybody's so supportive. It was so peaceful. So you could just be yourself. It was amazing. I loved it. Thai, when I tell you the eye for detail, listen. If you have not booked a trip and you on YouTube watching Bondi talk to you about it, book the trip. And I will see you there.
All right, y'all. And don't forget, we're going to Thailand in April. This is just a regular group trip, not a retreat. But if you do need a retreat in your life, girl, we are going to Mauritius. All right. We're going to Mauritius September 2026, which is in East Africa, someplace I have never been, never even heard of before this trip. So we have some people signed up. So we're definitely going to Mauritius. And we just need a few more people for the Thailand trip. So if y'all are trying to roll with us, okay, for the soul crying luxury group trip, then come on through the Reset by Design Wellness, girl. We'll get you together. We'll get you together. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Now come on in. Now come. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm weird. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl BondyBlue. Okay, follow me on Instagram and let's get into the video, right?
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. How y'all doing? It's a real cute Thursday out here in New Orleans, Louisiana. The weather is beautiful, okay? I am in a good mood. I hope that I can pass it on. And we have some things to get into. So make sure y'all like the video, all right? Like the video, support the channel. Let the people know that you're watching. That's the least you could do. That's the least you could do, baby. Okay, like it. Also, I have merch because the community is not okay. paperluckstudios.com if you would like to purchase a crop top or a crop sweatshirt or a regular t-shirt or a regular sweatshirt or a canvas bag, or if you like the art and you like my puzzle and you like my coloring book, which I have been coloring in and I'm already kind of coming up with what we gonna do next. There will be another coloring book released this year. Please understand me, okay? But I'm happy to be here. I hope you happy to be here as well. Okay, support the channel, support the channel, support the channel, and let's get into the mess. Okay. First of all, I want to go ahead and start off with Teyana Taylor revealing one piece of advice that Beyonce gave her. And I wanted to share this with everybody because this was really good advice. Okay, y'all ready? I'm about to tell y'all. Teyana Taylor is opening up about the career advice Beyonce gave her years ago. And according to the multi-hyphenate star, it completely reshaped how she moves in the industry. In a recent interview with People, Teyana revealed that Beyonce, who she's known since she was a teenager, encouraged her to invest in yourself early on, a message that stuck with her as she navigated music, fashion, acting, and dancing. I used to take everything personal. Everything was from the heart, Tiana admitted, explaining that Beyonce helped her separate emotion from business. She was like, "This is a business, don't take it personal," Tiana recalled. The singer went on to say Beyonce also prepared her for the financial realities behind the scenes, reminding her that success doesn't always look like instant profit. Every single check ain't gonna hit your pocket. Tiana said, explaining that much of the money goes back into production, visuals, and paying the team that brings the vision to life. Okay? Still, Beyonce encouraged her not to be discouraged by that reality, instead pushing her to believe in her own ideas and bet on herself long term. According to Tiana, the advice helped her understand that reinvesting is part of building something lasting. Tiana also praised Beyonce's humility and consistency, noting that despite her superstar status, she leads by example. She's always been the same, Tiana shared, adding that witnessing the discipline firsthand left a lasting impression. And while Beyonce may not hand out advice freely, Tiana made it clear that the words she did receive became a blueprint. I'm sorry, my dogs are in here acting like crackheads. One that helped her stop taking losses personally and start seeing them as part of the business of becoming a boss. And I feel like that was excellent advice. Excellent advice. Absolutely. I still feel like it took you too long to actually really put your feet into that advice, because you was, constantly coming to us telling us that you was going to quit. Every time you turn around, "I'ma quit. I'ma retire. I'm just not gonna do this no more." Like Tiana used to be, going through it back in the day because she wasn't getting proper recognition, especially when she was on Kanye's record label, which is why it's so interesting, that she stays down for people that was playing in her face. But that's the condition of the black woman, right? Stay down. Stay down. Ride. Maybe die. But keep letting these niggas play in your face, okay? It might eventually work out for you. Like just keep letting them play in your face. Okay? They play with your money, that's okay. Maybe next time they won't play with your money. They promised you they was gonna make something happen, didn't make it happen. Ah, shit. Maybe next time they'll make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Keep believing in niggas that disappoint you, because that's smart. But ultimately, Beyonce gave her great advice. Bet on yourself. Let me tell you something. You always bet on yourself out there, everybody. Bet on yourself, okay? What do you want to do? What do you like to do? What do you feel strongly about? What could you do every day for a career and enjoy? You have to think about these things. Ask yourself these questions if you don't like just being a worker bee. And that's no disrespect, because some people work better as worker bees, and we need worker bees. Everybody can't be a mastermind. I can only do one thing at a time, bitch. I just hired an editor. Thank God we finally can afford to pay somebody to help us. I have a team. It's just me and one other person, but bitch, that's enough for team. Okay? That's enough. Shout out to my editor, okay? Follow me on BondyBlue Bites on YouTube. That's my secondary channel. I cut up these lives. I don't cut them up. She cuts up these lives. And we post them all over there for y'all to see at your leisure if you just want to go straight to the topic that you wanted to hear about. Okay? Thank you so much for joining me today. Like the video. Let's carry on with the show. Speaking of black women making money moves, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan, Shaka Khan, yeah. Baby, baby, when I look at you, sign. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I love Shaka Khan. I think she is so problematic, but I love her so much. Okay. Oh my God. Why did she look a little bit like Nicki Minaj and Serafina? Freedom is coming tomorrow. Get ready, get it for your freedom. Shaka Khan has officially signed a reported $10 million deal with Netflix for a 7-episode limited series exploring her genre-defining, boundary-shattering, culture-shaping career. My God. From her early rise with Rufus to becoming one of the most unmistakable voices in soul, funk, and R&B. The series will trace how Shaka carved her own lane through raw talent, fearless reinvention, and an uncompromising commitment to authenticity. More than a music documentary, the project promises an unfiltered look at identity, legacy, love, struggle, fame, and conviction, revealing the woman behind the legendary voice, the private battles beyond the spotlight, and the moments that forged her sound and impact. Featuring never-before-seen footage, exclusive interviews, and a deeply personal moment. Fans are already calling it the story of an icon who chose soul over trends. Set to premiere on Netflix next year, the series is expected to ignite global conversation and remind audiences why Shaka Khan remains one of the most powerful and enduring voices in modern music history. I know that's fucking right. I'm here for this. I'm absolutely here for this. I cannot wait to see it. Oh my God, it's gonna be so good. Y'all know like, okay, so Shaka Khan is like Black Stevie Nicks, right? Like, I don't know if y'all have ever noticed this, but like, it's witchy shit going on. Like, we're in the moon, bitch. Like, we're putting out bowls of water. You know what I'm saying? At the full moon, right? We're paying attention to our internal world. Are we one with nature right now, girl? Is it reverence to Mother Nature right now? If not, we need to ground. Take your shoes off. Put your feet in the dirt, bitch. Okay? Become in tune. Think like a tree. So yeah, I love Shaka. I love Shaka. I follow her on TikTok. Y'all, I'm still waiting on my Blue Yetis. But I'm still like, I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna just start deleting stuff and I'm gonna see how I feel. I'm just delete some stuff and see how I feel, because it is really hard to like let go of my TikTok. I'm trying. It's really hard though. But I want to, right? I want to. I don't want to be it's so addictive. And this is why it took me so long to even get on TikTok, y'all. But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm getting off subject. I follow her on TikTok. I absolutely love Shaka Khan. I cannot wait to see this. I'm going to forget about it so that it doesn't piss me off that I have to wait an entire year, but we'll be watching. And of course, I will be reviewing. So let's move on. Okay. Now, speaking of old people, let's keep in credence with old people. Okay. Listen, segueage. Deposition alleges Bill Cosby's gynecologist friend prescribed him Quaaludes 7 times to drug women for sex. He never took pills himself. Let's read. This is not a surprise. I don't know why this is news. Y'all let that nigga out of jail on a technicality, even though we know Mr. Pushing, pudding pop, pussy grabber. We know you did it, okay? I didn't want to believe it. I didn't want to, y'all, all right? I loved Bill Cosby. Okay? He was the father that didn't hit his children, okay? But he was the celebrity that was apparently raping bitches. So you just never know, right? You just got to believe that anybody's capable of anything. A new deposition obtained by TMZ alleges Bill Cosby. Child, TMZ be keeping their foot on y'all motherfucking neck. If anything run across the court, bitch, you better call TMZ and send them over a copy or whatever the hell is going down there. I wonder how much. I wonder who the people are down to the courthouse that get paid to flag shit. And I wonder how much they getting paid. Because they better be getting paid a nice little bit of money. Because this is most of their goddamn work. Is whoever is sitting down there at the courthouse. Anyway, I'm sorry. Let's get back into it. Bill Cosby admitted under oath that a gynecologist friend helped him stock up on Quaaludes to drug women he wanted to have sex with. The new court documents align he refilled a recreational prescription 7 times but never took the pills himself. The legal documents claim Cosby got the prescription from a gynecologist at a poker game with the intention of giving the pills to women in hopes of having sex. And this is why you charge motherfuckers with RICOs that be having them secret poker games at their houses and shit. Because what else is going on over there, niggas? Apparently this type of shit. Listen, I watch Beyond the Gates. I know anytime is an old nigga running a poker table and it's behind closed doors, girl, that's a whole network of illegalities. That's a whole network of fucked up shit. Okay? Cosby admitted he never consumed a single white and round pill himself. According to TMZ, the bombshell admission arrived as part of a sealed deposition Cosby, 88, gave in a lawsuit filed by one of the rape accusers, Donna Motzinger, who is 83. In the legal docs, Cosby claimed OBGYN Dr. Leroy Amar prescribed him the Quaaludes at a poker table. The new court documents describe Dr. Umar as a disgraced gyno. Can you imagine a disgraced gyno? Oh my God. That is so disgusting. You do understand what it's like to have, like, you know, basically a rapist for a gynecologist, right? Like, you do understand how sick that is. You understand how fucked up that is, correct? We are clear on that, right? Women's most vulnerable moments at the doctor's office, thinking they can trust you, and you having a little bit too much fun sticking your fingers in people's pelvises, areas and stuff like that. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I don't like it. I don't like it. Yes, Beyond the Gates is really good, and you know there's a storyline with the gambling and what goes on at the poker tables. Okay, Dr. Amar is a disgraced gyno. He became friends with Cosby after meeting at a poker game hosted at the comedian actor's Los Angeles home prior to 1972. Furthermore, TMZ, Dr. Amar had his license revoked in California in 1979. As we previously shared, in September 2023, Motzinger sued Cosby for allegedly drugging and raping her in 1972. She previously came forward in 2014 with similar allegations against Cosby, but in 2023, she filed a formal lawsuit. And I bet you she did that because y'all let his ass go. The first time it was like, they gonna get him. It's a whole bunch of women. I don't need to put myself through that. I just let the shit rock. And then they let that nigga out, and now he was possibly about to go on tour. Give me a lawyer, somebody that's gonna help. And I bet you it's not easy finding somebody that'll help you do a lawsuit against Bill Cosby. I'm sure it's not easy. But here go the white lady, y'all. Here go the white lady that he did it to. And please understand that black men know that that black people don't care about white people in this way. Like, y'all know that essentially black people have been so abused by white people, and especially, like, you know, the way black women feel about white women. Like, y'all use us and then throw us to the side. You know, we birth y'all babies and titty feed everybody, and then y'all fuck over us. So essentially, a lot of the times, this is the reason why men like Bill Cosby get away with shit, is because they are doing it to women that their community doesn't care about. And Bill Cosby had to be really rich to get away with doing this shit to white women. Please understand. Please understand that you have to be really, really rich to get away with doing shit like to white girls. You have to be very well connected in order for Bill Cosby to get away with this shit for as long as he did. It's really like a monstrous nigga getting away with assaulting people and pretending to be this wholesome character for like his entire life. His entire life, he's been getting away with this shit. And I think it's so weird that people often are like, you know, why are you coming for it now? And this is so old. Bitch, I don't give a damn. I feel like y'all can act like rape is one of those things that you just forget about in time, but we all know that it's not. And it's weird that y'all project that. People don't have to hurry up and not, you know, and get over shit like that. People don't even really be dealing with the shit like that, you know, at first, at the beginning. But yeah, I hope they do something to him, because I think it's fucked up for him to live out his days peacefully in his, you know, $1 million mansion with his weird ass wife, knowing all of the women that he did this shit to. And I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what y'all think about the women. Don't nobody, have a right to be stealing pussy. Okay? I don't care. I don't know how many times we got to have this conversation. Nobody has a right to steal your pussy. And stealing pussy is waiting for a woman to be too drunk to consent and then trying to fuck her. And people do that all the time. They still do it right now today. And I believe that Bill Cosby is responsible for influencing a whole generation of men who influence another generation of men to do exactly the same type of grimy shit, because he talked about putting Spanish fly in girls' drinks in his comedy shows back in the day. So if you think that men that came up under him wasn't listening to him and getting advice from him, and you got Rick Ross and them niggas talking about how they putting shit in women's drinks and all of that, everybody was joking and shit was so funny. Another Quello shit, la me and on. Ain't that right, friend? We make jokes about raping women. Let's just be clear on the culture. I just want us to be clear on the culture. I just want to be clear on the culture, girl. That's all. You know what? Let's go here first, and then we'll go to Kevin Gates, because I do want to get into Kevin Gates expeditiously. And we're just gonna go through the clips that Shay posted on his TikTok account, because I am not sitting through an entire 2-hour plus interview of Kevin Gates being manipulative and talking in his Nation of Islam voice to people. I'm not dealing with that. That's too much energy suckage from me personally as a human being. But we're going to get into some clips. And we're gonna run some other shit back that I talked about yesterday, and I feel like I didn't fully finish talking about it, so we're gonna get into some other things as well. And I do want to end this live with going over that Evelyn and Shanice's Drop the Low podcast, so we can hear that 47-minute clip. We're gonna go through that of the game, and because girl, more problematic things, just more problematic things. That's all. Hopefully we won't watch the whole thing. That's not my hope or my dream of the slave. But let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, so first of all, this is rage bait. Let's start there. Second of all, once again, you can't trust women that do too much with their lashes. I need y'all to hit me when I tell you this. Excuse me. When they do too much with the lashes, you can't trust them. Listen to me. What I tell you, if the fucking lash look like a caterpillar, that's the equivalent to a man with Beijing in his hair and in his beard. So off rip, before I even tap into this clip, I could tell you that whatever this woman is about to say is probably going to be ignorant. Let's take a listen.
Black women are lazy.
Ooh. And then she made this nasty stank ass face. Is she not a black woman? No, I'm gonna leave her alone, because I speak in generalizations like that as well. You cursed her out. Hey, diva.
Wow, black woman lazy? I don't understand. What do you mean by that?
Oh my God, are you being facetious? And listen, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I would never call a black woman lazy, because I don't think that's adequate. I also don't feel like we as black people should be promoting that we should be working in order to prove that we're not lazy. Girl, fuck you. I'm not a slave. If I wanted to live out my life on a fucking beach, on an island, laid up every day, and the only walking I do is back and forth from the beach to my house, then guess what? I had a great life. I get tired of y'all trying to value people based on how much work they can produce for you. Get out of that. We are not machines. Get out of it. Get it out your head. Y'all don't even realize how much of the shit y'all promote like it's gospel really comes from people that decided that you should be a slave and you should work like a machine. And so your life is going to be about my purpose, not yours. And I'm going to work you to death. Y'all really let that shit sizzle in y'all brain. And now you internalize it. And now you talking to other people about who lazy and who not lazy and all of that. Nobody's more lazy than rich motherfuckers. Let's be very clear.
A lot of black women are lazy. A lot of.
Now, what she goes on to say is ignorant, but I'm gonna tell y'all where I think that y'all need to stop with the bullshit. Y'all are lazy when it comes to the idea that you think at some point you're going to be able to just sit all your bags down somewhere because some other person came into your life to pick them up. That's where y'all be fucking up at. As black women, you really think that the ideal situation is the one that you think white women have, which is one in which you are being financially secured and you can just lackadaisically live about your life. And I do feel like there's a small percentage of women that might have beautiful relationships with men that fully financially support them, and it's all great. But I'm gonna tell you right now, in real fucking life, I have never, ever seen a situation where a man was not abusing a woman in some type of way when she was financially dependent upon him, in a way that she just drops all her bags and I can just go space cadet in my mind because this other person is here. Also, I feel like it's whack when y'all do that to men, because I do feel like it's a lot of pressure and men can't really handle that pressure, which is why they be doing all of the shit that they be doing, which is why they act like they hate y'all and they hate the lives and they hate, they really be ornery. And it is because they don't like all of this pressure that they're supposed to be doing this, and that, which is why they feel like they can put everything else on you. And I'm like, nah, I'm not, if you're going to get married to a man, please don't be confused. Hey, ain't gonna that nigga taking care of you. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Make sure that nigga taking care of you. That's not what I'm saying, okay? But what I am saying is the expectation for somebody to just magically appear in your life and take every bill that you pay and just start paying it for, girl, please stop. Me and you us never part. My key bitch. Please stop doing that to yourself. Because when y'all do that, when y'all look for men to come and save y'all, you are wasting time. You are wasting time not fully enjoying your life and not having a clearer perspective on yourself and on your experience and your journey when you just waiting on somebody else. Don't be waiting on nobody else, bro. Be out here living your life. Don't be waiting on nobody. Don't do that.
And I can't say a percentage number because, I'm no statistic or analytical person, but a lot of black women want to either be taken care of, want to
God forbid. God forbid, bitch.
Remain on Section 8 in public assistance.
Which, who the fuck is on Section 8 in public assistance to that extent like that? Like, y'all always put that, like, as a black woman to say that, you don't know the statistics, so you know you was about to say something stupid. Statistics-wise, white people, white women specifically, are on government assistance more than black women. And I'm going to tell y'all that I'm a socialist, and I feel like they should be paying. The government should be paying its citizens. Yep, sure should. Absolutely. Y'all put us here. Y'all wanted everybody, especially us black people, y'all put us here. Y'all want everybody to be working into this fucking system and making y'all special and putting y'all in a 1%, bitch. If there's no hole, you can't be a 1%, right? To me, I'm a socialist. So I feel like government aid is expected, and that's what y'all should be doing. Y'all should be giving people food and water and electricity and Wi-Fi without them having to bend their pockets for it. Absolutely. Everything shouldn't be a money grab. Absolutely. That's why I said what the fuck I said about how I don't agree when, people get into government and y'all think that, government is a business. No, it is not. You have to handle checks and balances, but it is not a business.
Or are comfortable being a CNA with the W-2 position, right? And not all, because there are black.
And what the fuck is wrong with being a nurse? Girl, that's so weird. We need good nurses. She just wanted to go viral.
Okay.
But you got to know that she thinks some of this ignorant shit, right? Whole bunch of seminal fluid in the back of her throat connected to her brain. Bitches that suck a lot of dick talk like this.
They're not all. They're not all.
There's gonna be a lot of black CNAs that get offended with you saying, with you turning your nose up at CNA. I'm just letting you know.
Because I'm not wiping no shit for $18 an hour. And they're proud of that. Girl, I make $21 an hour. $800 a week. What the fuck you gonna do with $800 a week?
The CNA community is gonna come after you. Then.
Are they?
Yeah. $800 a week. Is she acting like $800 a week is not a nice little bit of money? Now she said she not wiping ass, and that's not for everybody. But you don't look down on people and act like that's lazy work. That's not lazy work to be wiping other people's asses. You literally don't want to do it because it's hard work, and you calling that lazy? Girl, get that nigga out of your throat.
I mean, I apologize because we do need them. I just would never be one. A lot of Black women are lazy.
Now, the funny part about this is I believe there's another clip of her talking somewhere, and she's talking about how she eats ass.
A lot.
And I was just like, so you not wiping ass, but you eating it? Let me see if I could find a clip where she says that, because I thought that was very, very interesting. Because see, I'm not gonna look down on nobody that's wiping people's asses, to take care of people and to do your job, but I'm definitely looking down on women that's eating niggas' ass.
A lot of Black women are lazy.
I am. I'm looking down
You
on
like playing with men's booties?
There we go.
Do you like when they play with yours?
I love it. Okay. I prefer it. I don't really like vaginal sex.
You like anal sex more?
I do. I do. I don't. I can't name too many times where I have climaxed off of vaginal sex.
Right.
Then you obviously are not doing it properly. It's called clitoral stimulation, bitch. It's not rocket science. There's literally a button. Okay, there's a button right there in the front that helps you figure out what what to do with the middle. Okay, this y'all.
Yeah. It's just not, and I don't like big dick. Like, but it hurts your mouth when you're sucking it, it stretches your shit all out. I'm 45 almost, and
we could say,
it still looks like I'm 17, 18 years old down there.
A lie. Why do you want to look like a 17-year-old or 18-year-old by the coochie? This is what I'm talking about. Male-centered. As a grown-ass woman, you are centering your, girl, your value on your coochie looking like one of a child. Are we okay? We're not okay. The community is not okay.
You've had more anal sex than vaginal sex in your life?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Definitely more.
Sounds like you've had a lot of coercive sex, maybe.
Anal then,
because we have to remember that the way women get to this place in their mind is because of how somebody has done them already.
Than vaginal. And I've been pleased more that way than the other. Just like I can be pleased by pleasing a woman, by giving oral to a woman.
You just like the dominant. You just like the dominant. It's just
I do.
So do you peck men as well?
I have.
And how was that experience for you?
I love it.
So we don't want to wipe ass, but we fucking it? I can't. Girl, I can't. Stop. I cannot, and I won't. I don't know who that is, but y'all just be bringing random people on podcasts. I need to start going on other people's podcasts because we just saying random crazy shit. Like, girl, what? Can you imagine talking shit about a nurse and one day you probably gonna need one because of how much your ass be leaking? I'm gonna leave her alone. Listen, I'm not saying that everybody that do backdoor play, they shit gonna get all, they gonna be out here, farting out their dinner. Like, that's not what I'm saying. Because everybody's body is different. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, as a woman, like, I just kind of feel like, I mean, that's your business, girl. Do whatever you want to do. I don't judge people's kinks. You know what I mean? As long as it's all consensual, I have nothing to say. But that's just very interesting, young woman. That is very, very interesting. And I say young woman because yikes. It's like a 19-year-old girl in 1999, right? Like, she's giving whatever year she turned, like 17, 18, that's where her mind still is, girl. Let's go ahead and get into other people that are still a child, still a teenager in their fucking minds. Kevin Gates, everybody. Let's get into it. All right, these are some of the clips from Club Shay. We're going to get into it. Let's see if I can play this shit at a quicker speed so we don't be here all day because these niggas talk too much, especially this nigga, okay, who thinks that he is a cult leader. He thinks he is a revolutionary, okay? He thinks he's a officer and a gentleman. He's a thug. You know what I'm saying? This nigga is everything. He is every nigga. He is, he's every nigga. He's every nigga. He's every nigga. Kevin Gates. He's every nigga. Kevin Gates, girl. Ow. Listen. He's magical. He's dangerous. Some people might find him funny. Some people might find him sexy. Some people might find him talented. I think he's a fucking creep. But let's get into it. Let's do it. Hold up. Why I can't hit a nigga? Oh, there.
I don't know what the he is, but everybody think he's so wrong with that. No, she's so wrong. I don't like to see people get kicked while they down.
Okay.
He wasn't happy. He wouldn't made himself happy. Only thing I would have.
Oh, he's a Jehovah's Witness, right?
I don't know what the he is, but everybody think he's so wrong with that. No, she's so wrong. Look what you made me do.
Come
Look what you made me do. You made me cheat on you, bitch. I know that a woman gotta love to see Kevin Gates coming. Oh my God, girl, if you're looking to jump off your villain origin story, if you are ready to have a Tyler Perry movie as your life, I don't know why this one feels like temptation. Like Kevin Gates seemed like the type of man that you get wrapped up in and eventually you find out you got HIV. Like, I hate to say it like that, but that's the vibe Kevin Gates gives. Like, he comes into your life, he love bombs you, spits in your mouth, fucks you all nasty, plays mind games with you, disregards you, and then gives you an STD. That's what it feels like. I'm sure that's not what it is. I'm sure his whistle is clean.
on, Kev. Don't do that. Don't do that, Kev. Come on now. Come on. She ain't make that man do that.
Huh?
She ain't make that man do that.
Why'd he do it?
That's a guy. He got to do that. He got to deal with him and him.
He was suffering in silence. It's all over his face.
Listen. Let me tell y'all something. I love it. I love when this happens because niggas ain't shit. Like, in general, y'all, Shannon Sharp ain't shit. I think we recognize that Shannon Sharp ain't shit, right? Right? Like, the fact that you had to go do race play with a 19-year-old girl, the fact that you stingy with your own black ass kids, the fact that you always Uncle Toming on the internet for some fucking body, problematic as fuck. Yeah, y'all know what I'm saying, right? We're clear on that, right? That nigga is going through it. He didn't grow a beard, right? That means he not trying to like placate white people's image of him, you know, because I feel like whenever black men do like clean cut with no facial hair whatsoever, no mustache, no beard, nothing, that's because they want to look clean for white people, because white people love for black men to take all of their facial hair off because they want y'all to look ugly, because facial hair saves a lot of y'all lives, okay? Like, facial hair makes y'all niggas real attractive. Okay, I don't know what it is about the bottom half of y'all face, but it needs hair. Okay, a little mustache, a little goatee. I just feel like ain't nothing nicer. Like, that's how you knew on the 5 Heartbeats when all of the niggas had money, was when everybody had real nice goatees on the montage scene. What color you want? You know what I mean? So he's going through something. He don't care about what white people feel no more. Okay, he mad at the white girl. Now nigga got facial hair, and now he like, I'ma dap you off in agreement with what you said, but also I'ma tell you that you wrong. And it's not Christy fault that Desmond was cheating on her. I mean, y'all know that relationships really don't last, you know, forever, and a lot of them are not supposed to. People get caught up in religions that they're born into, and they basically get indoctrinated into a way of life before they even know who they are, before they even have a real understanding of what they want, what they want in a partner, what they want in life. They decide to marry somebody because that's what everybody is telling them to do, especially Jehovah's Witness. Yeah, y'all supposed to hurry up and get married and have kids and be, you know, fruitful and multiply and don't get fucking sick because, you know, then people might tell you not to go to the hospital and all of that, bitch. Okay, you know, don't vaccinate your kids, whatever else the shit the Jehovah's Witness people do that's, you know, outside of societal norms, girl. But that's why we tell y'all to stop pushing religion on y'all kids, because that pushes them a lot of times into relationships that they really should not be in, because religions for women a lot of the times is about finding a mate, finding a man. And when you put that on young girls and they don't look for themselves before they start looking for a man, they end up in situations that are either not going to last or going to be abusive, you know? So I could look at these two people and tell you that they probably wasn't going to stay together, you know? But yeah, let Kevin Gates continue to project on their situation. I'm sorry.
He was suffering in silence. A lot of men suffer in silence. And he was just making himself happy. Then the woman that he was over there with, they talking about, hey, that man, and that motherfucker look like a monster. I got in her DM too.
Come on, Cap, damn.
I told her, I say, ignore the hate. That's just miserable people. Keep being amazing. You beautiful. Cause they were trying to talk about her too. I don't like to see people get kicked when they down.
Is he talking about the woman that Desmond was kissing at the club because everybody was questioning whether she was a trans woman or not? So is that what he's talking about? He sliding in people DMs and shit? Is that why you slid in her DMs? Is that why, Kevin?
And then I saluted him. I say, man, it ain't the end of the world. Don't get it. See, it's a lot of time when you be with a woman, they'll isolate you and make you feel like ain't nothing out there. Oh, no, God ain't stopped.
Women get with you and isolate you and tell you that you're not going to be able to find nobody else? I'm sorry, sir. That sounds like something you told Drika. That sounds like something you told these women. That sounds like something you told that little young girl that apparently used to be with women before she got with you.
All you got to do is focus on God. He'll send you something. More pressure. More pressure than what you had.
Pressure?
Yes.
Yes, because the God that they worship always has a plentiful amount of women to use and abuse because religion grooms them. Makes sense to me, nigga.
I hate to say this.
Yeah.
A woman is a good woman.
Yeah.
That's a gift from God.
Yes.
But the man is the prize.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's like my new woman.
Yeah.
A lady told me, she said, Kevin, I've been knowing you forever. She said, that new woman you with, she healing your central nervous system. She said, you got this calmness about you now. Because when I get mad, I shut down. Kevin, I've been knowing you forever. She said, that new woman you with.
I'm sorry, who said this?
See, that's like my new woman.
Yeah.
A lady told me, she said,
A
Kevin.
lady. I wonder who the lady was that told him this. This is very problematic that y'all put this on women to be a calm for a man, right? So be docile, let them step all over you, let them mistreat you, let them mishandle you, let them just use you up however they see fit, and just stay quiet and stay down. And it'll help them calm their central nervous system. Do y'all see why I don't want to sit through no whole interview with this nigga pimp talking to everybody and being manipulative?
And I've been knowing you forever. She said, that new woman you with, she healing your central nervous system. She said, you got this calmness about you now. Because when I get mad, I shut down.
Mm-hmm.
And my woman comes to me, she said, babe, stop running from me. Just let me love you. Because a lot of times it's easy for us to give love but not receive love.
True.
But back to my brother Desmond, you know how to cook all these.
Right, because none of the other women that you didn't discarded ain't never did that, right? Brittany was over there in a fucking burqa. Like, what are you talking about? That girl had a whole hijab on.
Different meals.
Mm-hmm.
You nice looking, you intelligent, you articulate well, you work out. What woman ain't? Come on, man, you got options, baby.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna start taking cooking class. I need to learn how to cook a little better. You took cooking class? Oh, but you learn how to cook. Your grandma let you cook.
I still try to learn how to. I still like to learn new dishes.
Yeah.
This is something new.
Yeah.
And put my own.
Yes, they love a way to manipulate you. And a way to manipulate you is through your stomach. Please understand. Please understand. You're going to get caught up with a motherfucker that know how to cook. Okay?
Let's twist to it.
Yeah, a little pasta dish.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what messed their brain up though.
Tell me. Don't say too loud because I don't want nobody else to know.
Listen. When I take my woman grocery shopping.
What?
And we push the basket together.
Ooh.
Listen, I'm talking about we picking out, we grocery shopping.
Yeah.
And I just be like, oh my God, babe, we're grocery shopping. I do my white voice.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
I'd be like,
Isn't this amazing?
I love this for
Oh
I be doing that.
Manipulating the piss out of her. She eating it up. She think this what we about to be doing. Hey, it was stupid.
Yeah.
I do this little white voice, you heard?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, babe, I love this for us. You be like, yes, I
Let
love
me tell y'all something. Nothing made me realize I needed to stop giving a fuck about somebody more than when they told me how much they like this nigga. And once they said that shit to me and the dots started to connect, I can't unsee it now. And now it's like I can see it for every little manipulative bullshitty thing in order to like play with your emotions. They want you to be all geeked up. They want you to be excited. They want you to be feeling them. And then they're going to do something to drop off and have you feeling like shit. And you like, what the hell is going on? But that's what they do. That's what they do. All geeked up and all of that. Oh, we're shopping, babe. You know, and then the next thing you know, they in the car calling you a stupid bitch. And you like, what is the problem?
Yeah, you a whole paycheck going out. Yeah, get the organics.
Get to the house, you know, whoop something up in front of them. A little nice little meal.
Yeah. Got me thinking. I can't cook though, but I'm thinking.
It's easy.
I cook breakfast.
I cook breakfast at night.
I can do that?
It'd be nighttime. I
We
might
from
make some eggs.
Louisiana. Of course we cook.
I can do eggs. I can do pancakes,
Yeah.
French toast.
Come on back. Yeah, I do. Hey.
Okay.
all that.
Okay.
But you hungry? Yeah, I'm gonna do something real fast.
Is this a date? Are they about to hook up on a date? They about to eat together? What the fuck going on right now? What is Shannon giggling and kicking his feet up for? I'm confused about what's going on in this moment.
For us right quick, come back in there, you know. Here you go, baby. Then cut
Breakfast and bread?
cut
Bed?
cut it and feed it to her.
What?
Yes, Lord.
Girl, you doing all that?
I got to.
Oh yeah. That was one of my paw moves. My daddy was a cook, right? So that's what my dad would do. Like my mom would be working all night. My mom, you know, was a hairdresser. My mama would be working till late at night. And she would come home and she would be tired. He would already be home. And if she just, you know, got in the shower, got in the bed, she's exhausted. He gonna get up. He gonna go in the kitchen. He gonna make her a sandwich. Cut that bitch in half. Come back. Here, eat this. Louisiana niggas are something else, y'all. You gotta be safe out here.
Damn.
If it's that. Now, if it's just some wham bam, thank you, ma'am, you can scram.
Yeah.
You can scram.
Yeah.
But if it ain't no wham bam, ma'am, you can scram. It's not how you like your eggs sunny side up or scrambled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's that. Now, if you're a one-hit wonder, how my dog mouth say, I work that lumber, big cucumber, hit her then forget her. She's a one-hit wonder. You just a one-hit wonder. But if I'm liking on you, like I'm liking on you, I'm loving on you like that, then yeah, cause I'm a lover.
And this is meant to make you feel like you special if he's doing shit like this for you. When I'm gonna tell y'all what Mariah the scientist was talking to Carisha, stupid ass. They sitting up there talking about how, you know, the man treat them better when they the main girl. And Mariah was like, not really, not from where I see. So you cheating on me, you leaving me home. The girls you fucking with, they still getting your time. You still flossing them. You still having a good time with them. I'm at home getting cheated on.
I don't just love.
I can't tell. I mean, people not gonna watch this and gonna say you no lover.
He's a fucker.
Yes, they would.
No.
Any woman, hey, this is real talk. Any woman that has ever been with me, it has been the most beautiful experience ever.
For you or for them?
For them, their life will never be the same. Ain't nobody gonna love you like I love you. You can try. Ain't nobody gonna love you like I love you.
Yeah, that's number one abuse. That's a I'm a abusive nigga 101. Tell you another nigga ain't nobody gonna ever love you like I love you. Ooh, girl. My daddy gave me the actual blueprint to this shit because I remember being very young and having to often hear from him how nobody's gonna love you like me and your mama. Oh, and your mama.
Love is intense.
You love hard, huh?
Just don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, that's a threat. That's a threat. I could lie to you. You better not lie to me. Nigga, yeah, it's definitely meant to love bomb you and get you in a pimp hole kind of dynamic.
It ain't nothing I can't forgive. Just don't lie to me.
That's cold Shannon to get.
All right. Listen, y'all heard what he said? That nigga crazy. Let's go to the next one. That nigga crazy.
With all due respect.
Country crazy. Oh, Tom 357. That nigga is
With all
crazy.
due respect.
This nigga is crazy. Nuts.
Yeah.
To those other people,
Yeah.
they have the right to feel however they want to feel.
Right.
I don't feel like that.
You don't F the street.
The streets made me. The streets made me. God bless the dead and all the junkies that took care of me.
Right.
But God know my heart, I got so much love to give. But he who tried got to die, put on murder gloves for him.
I feel like it's so weird why this fuck the streets movement is so confusing to these niggas. The streets is why they're a crackhead, son. The streets is why they're homeless. The streets is why they're on drugs. Like, I don't understand why y'all don't understand we're not saying fuck the people. We're saying fuck the environment that creates the dire of straits that y'all have to survive and scratch and struggle from. That makes y'all brutal and abusive and cold. That makes y'all, lack empathy and become sociopaths, because the street makes a whole bunch of fucking sociopaths that go out into the world to prey on other people. Like, what are we talking about? It should absolutely be fuck the streets. And the funny part about it is, y'all stupid ass niggas don't even need it to be a movement. The streets ain't been the same since motherfucking Motorola's. The streets ain't been the same since beepers and flip phones went out of style, nigga. Like, the streets ain't been the same since they put cameras on all of the fucking corners and shit. The streets ain't been pushing like that. That's why the girls not getting niggas with money. That's why y'all got all these bitch ass tight pants wearing ass weird ass niggas that don't want to spend no money, because the streets been dead. If the streets wasn't dead, the streets would be full of niggas that was spending money, and women wouldn't be out here tricking off of niggas that's in college and shit, talking about I need my little boyfriend to have this, and that. There used to be a group of niggas that sold dope, that made a lot of money, and there were girls that were drug dealer girlfriends, and they were able to get they lifestyles funded and paid for. Those people usually between the 90s and the 2000s transitioned into legit businesses because the streets went down. Because you couldn't get away with the same amount of shit. Because they got cameras everywhere now. Now you getting caught. The fuck is you talking about? The streets been fucked. The streets been fucked since Paid in Full went out. Like, since Paid in Full. Okay, back then. Y'all know what I'm talking about. When it went from being real life to a music video, the streets was dead by then, son. The fuck is you talking about? Y'all be trying to make culture out of everything. Stop. Stop making culture out of people being put redlined, systematically oppressed through poverty. Please stop. Please stop trying to find a way to make that culture. That's not culture. It's barbaric capitalism. It's racism, patriarchy. A hierarchical system that's meant to keep some people at the bottom. Come on now, stop being stupid. I don't even want to hear what the fuck ass nigga got to say on that
To those
subject.
other people,
Let's move on, because that's just dumb.
I'm gonna try to be respectful to my.
Let's see. Him on Drika. Why y'all pick this specific picture? I don't like that y'all picked this picture. Club Shay, y'all fucking messy.
I'm gonna try to be respectful to my children, but people either grow together and they grow apart.
Right.
And there's no hatred or no ill feelings or nothing like that. But,
Right.
You grow together, you grow apart. Sometimes
You just was on the internet talking about how that lady ain't shit. She was cheating on you and she fronting. You really was the one taking care of y'all kids and all of that. Lying, acting like that lady wasn't over there sacrificing, not going to school and shit for your dreams.
things start off in alignment, and then it's no longer in alignment. Respectfully, I'm happy now.
Are y'all still cool?
I don't have anything against that person, and I love that person. I do. But I'm happy.
That nigga do not love her. That nigga don't know what love is. That nigga is a succubus. It's really hard. It's really, really hard to get to a point where you could really say fuck a person like Kevin Gates when you've been with him. When you've been with him like for a long time. But to me, this is the time. Like, it didn't ran its course. You know why? Because at some point you get too old for the games. And once somebody know how you play and they know you still playing 20 years later, yeah, I'm tired now. I'm exhausted. It's amazing that the girl don't look 20 years older than what she really is with this type of energy vampire shit going on. This type of psychological abuse going on.
No.
That's Cold Shannon to get.
This a old drive you crazy ass nigga. Oh yeah,
I ain't wanna
y'all. I know about this, y'all. Oh
I ain't
my
wanna-
God.
Live. I done shot myself in the head before. I got a bullet in my head. I ain't want to live.
Okay, so I'm gonna let him finish, y'all. But it's two niggas, And I'm so sorry, y'all, but they play so much that I can't give a fuck. So when they try to invoke empathy out of me, I can't find it. Girl, I was looking, I didn't got no pockets in these jeans. I don't have the empathy to give to Kevin Gates because I feel like Kevin Gates uses any trauma in his life as a manipulation tactic. Everything. When I tell you everything, the way he's holding his face, the way he's holding his eyes, the way he's verbalizing, the way he's sitting, the fucking hat, the tight ass suit, like everything about it is manipulative. Everything about it. And we almost
I was
done.
up. I can show you. If I showed it to my wife, I'm holding my baby, my child. She'll tell you, babe, what I was doing while I was holding my child. Tears coming down my face. I know I'm about to go push my shit out. I'm about to go push my shit out. Yeah. I'm about to push my shit out. Ain't nobody gonna miss me anyway. That's how I felt. And that wasn't that long ago.
Wow.
That wasn't that long ago. That was what, 2020? Yeah, 2020. I'm holding my child. I'm like, man, this is gonna be the last time they see me. Cause I don't feel like it's real when I'm about to go kill myself. Nah, you supposed to just go do it. That's how you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Y'all gonna find me stretched out somewhere. Stinking. I don't do all that. That's horse playing. Talking about I'm about to go kill me. That's you want attention. I'm about to push my shit out. And everybody that know me know one thing. I don't bluff. I don't do no bluffing. What I utter with my mouth, my actions must prove. And that's what made me really start speaking up for men. I was suffering in silence. When you go back to jail, the only person gonna be there for you. Damn, like shit, this nothing I do right. I can't do nothing right, so hey, guess what? You know what? Y'all could just have this shit. I'll push my shit out. Yeah. My baby's young, get over me. They'll get a new daddy, somebody that's great, that's greater than me. Cool.
Yeah, this is all passive aggressive bullshit. This is all meant to make. I was waiting for the moment. But that shit right there, they'll find a better man in me. Yeah, this is all about making Drika feel guilty. You didn't want to stay with me. You didn't want to stay with me. Oh, I wanted to kill myself because of you. I wanted to kill myself because of you. That's to me, the insinuation is that you wanted to kill yourself because Drika didn't want to be with you anymore.
That's how I felt.
Was that the drugs talking?
I wasn't on drugs then in 2020.
Wow.
I stopped doing drugs and I came home and once I got on my fitness journey, like 2019, I wasn't doing no drugs. And it's just like, I'm doing all this working out and I got myself together, I'm doing all this, and I'm still, seem like I'm just being tolerated, I ain't being celebrated. Like, and
So she not kissing your ass enough. I'm being tolerated, not celebrated. It's the lack of humility that you think that somebody owes you some type of response because you've been doing what you're supposed to do for your fucking life. It's such a weirdo thing that you think you can hold your own self-progression over somebody else's head. Like, look, bitch, I'm getting my shit together. You ain't praising me enough for it. That's some true narcissistic ass shit. You're not giving me enough brownie points for what I'm doing for you every day, bitch. You're not praising me. You didn't thank me enough for your coat. Crawl, bitch, crawl.
the reality hit even harder when you ain't inoculating yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, I'm just only as good as what I could provide. That's how I felt.
Right.
I'm only as good as what I could do. You posted. I'm on stage every night, an hour. I'm not even enjoying the shit I'm doing. Nothing. I'm living, but I'm not alive. That's how I felt. I'm going to the gym, working out. I'm taking all this pre-workout, Adderalls and everything. Going to the gym two, 3 times a day sometimes.
I thought you said you wasn't on drugs. Adderall is a fucking drug, especially for niggas that don't really need to be on it. And I'm not saying he wasn't prescribed it, but that's a drug. Niggas take Adderall as a drug. They're called Addies. They have a street name. They have a street name, bitch.
Myself, like, dang, can't nobody, I'm crying for help. Can't nobody see nothing wrong. Shit, I guess
Was your tears silent?
Here's the thing. When you have abused everybody around you, you can't be looking around for them to come and save you. And I think in general, you have to get your own shit together. In general, as a person, if you're going through something, it is your responsibility to get your life together. It is not anybody else's fault when your life don't turn out the way you want it to turn out. I'm just being real. Because people spend a lot of time blaming other people, and people have effects on your life, but it's always your responsibility. Whatever the outcome you want for your life is your responsibility to see that through and make sure that that happens for you. Because so many people are expecting somebody else to make their life great for them. And then when you realize there wasn't nobody ever coming to fucking save your ass, now you done wasted a whole bunch of time thinking that somebody was gonna come and save you. Now you mad. Now you're resentful. Now you giving up again. I've watched people do it. I've watched people feel like they didn't make the best decisions when they was younger. And instead of just changing their life in that moment and being different, going on and proving that to themselves, they would rather feel sorry for themselves. They would rather sit and sulk, other than understanding that your life is yours and your responsibility. Your happiness is your responsibility and yours alone. It's nobody else's responsibility to make you happy. So when you sitting up here telling us that you was going through it and you was looking around for somebody to come and save you, nigga, can't nobody save you from what you going through. That's something going on in your mind.
I cry now. Like, I'm out cried out now though, but probably since 2020, when I left and went to Puerto Rico, that's when the true like releasing began. I talked about all that, you know, when I recorded the song, the feds, all that. That's when the releasing began and the rebuilding phase got to happen. But before that, nah, I cried every day from like 2020 to about every now and then a tear might fall, but I'm all cried out now. I'm cried out now. But people need to know this though, because there's somebody out there watching this, a man that feel like he only as good as his ability to do, and he's suffering in silence. He don't feel appreciated.
I hate that men always want to give themselves a special oppression Olympics badge, right? Because and like I said, I understand that the world puts protector and provider on men. But the truth of the matter is most of y'all know that y'all not protectors and providers, and y'all wash y'all hands of shit whenever y'all feel like it. Whenever y'all don't want to be a father anymore, y'all leave. Whenever y'all don't want to be a husband anymore, y'all leave. Y'all go and create brand new families and start over from fucking scratch and forget about the one that you done already fucked up. Y'all do that shit every day, B. The one thing I need for men to stop doing collectively is stop fucking feeling sorry for yourself. Oh my God. Oh my God. The truth of the matter is we have never lived where in a country, in America, where most people could be living off of one person's salary. That is a fucking fantasy. That has never been real, especially not for black people. So I would love to know, in what fucking world is a man working and he's the only one working? Nobody else is doing any hard work. Y'all decide how y'all want to value the work that women put in, but you wouldn't even have your career if it wasn't for Drika. And it's always like that. It's always like that. I know so many men that was talking, I don't want to have to give up nothing. I don't want to have to give up my stuff. I don't want to have to split my stuff. Mind you, the woman that he was married to filled out the job application, took a test for him, made sure somebody down to the job pulled his application, and the nigga will turn around after you done had a child from, almost died in childbirth, help them accumulate the shit that they have, for them to turn around and tell you once y'all break up that you don't deserve nothing and it's all theirs. So yeah, I don't want to hear about, oh, a man think that, you know, all he is his work. That's the same thing y'all do for women. Everybody, this entire society is based off how much you can produce, how much money you can produce, how many children you can produce. Whatever it is that people want from you, you have got to be in a mindset of producing it. Content. We got to make 11 fucking videos in order to make a livable wage out this motherfucker and not be scratching and surviving good times. Every single person in this country that is not a 1% is considered basically a machine to work and pay into the larger system. Everybody is based off of is being valued based off of productivity. Everybody. Women and men are all being judged based on what they can produce and what they can provide. They may produce and provide different shit, but everybody is being gauged off of that. So it's very annoying when men act like they're the only ones that are being tasked with doing some shit.
Appreciated, and we don't feel appreciated. What's the point of even living?
Point.
So now I got
not feeling appreciated. You know the point of living? I like myself. I enjoy life. Everything ain't about you being appreciated by other people. That means you are always seeking outside validation. That's why you unhappy. Because your internal world is based off of how other people are responding to your manipulation. And when they're no longer responding to your manipulation, now you want to jump off the fucking roof and shit. Because your manipulation is no longer getting the same reaction that it used to get so that you could feed off somebody's energy. Now you can't feed off their energy because she's starving you out. That's what was happening.
That's something. It's crazy. It's called couples therapy, where I go in the studio and I record, and my wife sit there and listen like a counselor, like on the song Dangerous. She like, thank you for not giving up when it got hard, but you got this. And then I come back on the song. I'm elevated and
Why
ranked.
is he acting like him and that girl been together for so long? Him and that girl been together for 5 fucking minutes. Why is he acting like they been together for years?
They say I'm playing with paid enforcers, you know, and it's like it's a song of triumph. It's a song of triumph.
You speak about mental health. Why is mental health so important to you?
Everything I just told you. One of the greatest artists in the world say he wanted to kill himself. That's why mental health is important.
But did you go to therapy? Did you go to seek to a counselor? Or you just figured this out on your own? Or you just sat down and had a conversation with Kevin Gates himself?
Yeah, I did a lot of inner work. But you got to want to change.
Yes.
You can't go off what people tell you about what you need to change.
So you didn't go to therapy. So you didn't go and sit down and talk to somebody. And if you did, they probably would have diagnosed your ass with something that you don't want to tell us. Because you give narcissists, bro. I don't know, but you give narcissists in every sense of the word.
You need to have that honest conversation for yourself.
Correct.
What gives me fulfillment? I know what gives me fulfillment.
What was it? What was your purpose? When Kevin Gates realized that he had a purpose, we all have a purpose.
What I'm doing right now, I'm showing the world, but mostly men, how to turn their pain into passion. Turn your pain and take your pain and turn it into purpose. You don't know who you touching when you do this.
Right.
Like, if somebody gonna come to me and tell me, thank you, keep shining your light. People see through the bullshit. That's just the internet. They like to be miserable. When we get on that black top, I'm still him. People walk up to me, children walk up to me every day. I'm like Muhammad Ali. If I go,
They really get hung up off how people receive them online. They really, really do. Him and the game. And we're going to get into the game. But they both are very conscious of how people talk about them. And they just want to call everybody a hater. But that's because y'all don't really do no internal work. If y'all was really doing any internal work, y'all would see most of the things that people say about y'all is that y'all niggas are scary. And y'all know y'all are. Because when you feel like it, you use it as a virtue.
through one of these neighborhoods, they'll probably follow me. Ali, Boombaye, Ali. Probably, ain't no telling, because everybody just love me.
Right.
Because I put it all on the table. I put it all on the line every time. I don't got no skeletons. If I did it, I did it. If I didn't do it, I didn't do it. But if I did it and you feel some kind of way about it, you.
So that's why we love you. Because whatever you did it, and fuck us. That's why people love you. People don't love you because you real, nigga. They love you, and they don't even really love you. They like you because you provide a fantasy. And you know that. Kevin Gates provides a fantasy for everybody. For the men, he is the master manipulator that can alchemize his energy. And get women to be fawning over him. And for women, he's the man that's gonna fuck you out, dick you down, spit in your mouth, have you, smiling, driving home with your wig all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he creates an image for y'all. He creates a fantasy. For women, he's King Kong Dick. Even though I heard based on his actual sex tape, the dick ain't even all that. But the way he talk, the way his energy is, that's enough to have a bitch head gone if she not that smart. If she's not keen on pimp talk, if she hasn't been groomed to be susceptible to this shit by thinking that this is a form of swag. Because please be clear, a couple of years ago, probably before he got with Brittany Renner, the bitches was on the internet talking about how much they just loved them some Kevin Gates. It wasn't that long ago that you hoes coochies was getting all wet. Because he was up there, fuck you like this, do the thump, and all of that shit on stage. Y'all hoes was eating that shit up. Stop playing. It's just that he didn't turn out to be the creep y'all didn't think he actually was.
Did it. I can't change it. I'm not sorry.
And yes, he's a character. He's a character. He's never showing you his real face. Nobody actually knows what's really going on with Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates is such a good manipulator that whatever's going on in his internal world, if you're not good at picking it out, you wouldn't be able to see it because he does so much camouflaging. And this nigga is a warlock. That's another thing.
I don't even tell nobody I apologize for what, because they told me as a child, if you were sorry, you wouldn't have did it.
So you're like, okay, I did it. Okay, and what? I'm moving on.
You got to take what come behind it. It ain't gonna be easy just because you did it. You make sure you ready to accept what come behind what you doing.
Right.
I accept it. I accept it how it come. Am I gonna be disappointed sometimes?
Yep.
Shit, damn near 99.99% of the.
All right, manipulator.
I don't even.
All right, let me see. Last one.
Until I hear
And this is with the new girl.
the relationship with my mother, I couldn't receive the. Until I hear the relationship with my mother, I couldn't receive the type of woman that I was supposed to receive because I was always looking for my mother. I'm not looking for my mother anymore and any woman I meet. I'm looking for me. I'm looking for myself. And I told my mom, I said, I love you.
And you see yourself in this seemingly young, dumb girl? This is who you see yourself with? Or you see yourself in?
And this was, my daughter was right there and everything. I say,
To me, all of this is to make the previous women feel like shit. You wasn't good enough. Now I done found somebody that's good enough. Girl, please. She gonna get the same manipulative tactics that everybody else got.
so no matter what I do, it's never gonna be enough.
I mean, the fact that every time we see them, they just finish fucking and he gotta get on live. Why you can't just fuck that lady and go to sleep? Why you gotta fuck her and get on live and talk to us about it?
Those were the type of women that I would pursue. No matter what I did, it was never enough. And it wasn't my mama's fault that she was like that, but that's just all she knew. So I say, really, for everything that's going on with you right now in your life, it's my fault.
Wow.
I say, that's really what you're saying without saying it. And it was, when I released that situation, and it took a little while after that, but like I say, it was one of the biggest things and the most beautiful things that I did, because I'm like, I don't owe nobody no more but my children. That was a self-worth issue. Like when, it's kind of like seeking validation. I always trying to help people, but that's just how my heart is. I always want to help. Now I help myself.
Is it because you didn't get help when you thought you needed that you find that flip side that you try to help everybody?
Yeah, exactly. It's like a self-worth issue. It's like you see yourself, you see the hurt parts of yourself and other people. So you just want to just try to help everybody. But guess what you're doing? You're enabling them. You're not really helping them. That's a pacifier.
He knows the language. That's why he don't need to go to therapy. Because all he gonna do is learn the language so that he can manipulate people better. Y'all, he's a malignant narcissist as far as I'm concerned.
Sad but touching. I used to hate him.
I saw that she was in the military. That don't mean nothing, y'all. I know y'all like to think that means something, but that don't mean nothing. He's not scared of her.
Wow.
I used to hate my
That's
mother.
a strong word, Kev.
I used to hate my mother.
What was it? What wasn't she doing? Or what did you think she could have done better at that time as a child? Obviously now you know more. You're a parent yourself. I think you're a parent yourself, but you know what it entails to be a mother or a father. So what do you think your mother could have done differently, even at the young age?
Nothing. There's nothing that she could have did different. And most people that I talk to, they ask me being an overachiever, where it come from. And I just not diagnosed and got to the root of it doing the inner work. It come from my mother. And please, if they watching, don't look at me. Y'all, I love y'all. But the truth of the truth is, I was the black sheep, and the favoritism was shown to her other children.
Okay.
So me being an overachiever, I'm gonna show you how great I am. I took on like the persona of Muhammad Ali. I'm gonna show you how great I am. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how great I am. And I believe it came from me feeling as if she was showing her other children favoritism because she married their daddy. And, you know, I didn't feel like I belonged in that unit.
Have you ever told her that, Mom, I felt that when I was a kid, you treated my brothers and sisters different than you treated me?
Yeah, we talked about everything.
What did she say?
This last time she came and got to see her grandkids was like, it was healing for the both of us. I slept in the bed with her and everything.
Wow.
Like I returned to that toddler. And
that child.
I returned, yeah, I was healing my inner child, nurturing my inner child, and it was beautiful.
What makes this one?
This the happiest I've ever been in my life.
What makes us so different?
Everything. Like I said, I used to look for my mother inside of women. I found myself.
Wow.
She's strong in all the areas I'm weak. I'm strong in all the areas she weak.
So how are you seeing yourself in her if y'all are the opposite? That don't make no sense.
Like, it's so crazy. Like, I took all these different types of martial arts because of what I had been through. And because of what she'd been through, she went to the Marines. I said, so we really gonna be able to protect our children.
You want more kids?
Yeah, I'm gonna get up pregnant. I'm gonna get up pregnant. Yes, Lord.
And her dumb ass gonna let you do it.
Have you talked to her about that? Is that what she?
She knows him. She ready. I told her I just want to wait a year, babe, because I just want to enjoy you. I say, you know, so many lifetimes I've been looking for you. We just finally, I'm glad for us to be reunited in this lifetime. I know.
Oh my God.
Like people be like, y'all look alike. I say, yeah, we soulmates.
Wow. Oh my God. Y'all don't look alike. If anything, you look like her fucking daddy, you weird ass nigga.
Weird animal. Well, they say, like, sometimes you find a person that's your spirit. And she's like, you never know, but you said she's the best, most that I've ever met. And you like, I waited a lifetime.
I ain't trying to keep saluting her like that.
No, but you said that's a spiritual connection.
All you got to do is look at the evolution of Kevin Gates and you can see something's different.
Yes.
Like, I pray for this.
I can't see nothing different. I can't see nothing different at all. What the fuck are you talking about, Kevin? I don't see anything different. I see you're just with a younger, more submissive young woman that probably does not know any better.
Last Ramadan, I was praying for a wife. So I think it's beautiful that you see a lot of men out here want to be players and all that. I want a wife.
Right.
Like, I got married because I wanted a wife. It just wasn't in alignment with what I had going on. Then I married her.
You want a servant. You want a servant. You want a maid, a mattress, and a fucking mule, nigga.
I'm 18, we went straight to the mosque and got married. We had an Islamic marriage. And then we went on our honeymoon in Napa. Every time I used to pass through Napa, I used to cry on my way to
And y'all know Islamic marriage, no disrespect to the, the people, the Muslim people, but y'all know that mean that's not a real marriage. Y'all know that.
They like got a farm like 45 minutes away, like without saying too much. But every time I pass through Napa, I cry. Because like, that was my dream to go to Napa. I cry real tears. My partner say, why you always? I said, I'm going to be honest with you. It's not what you do. It's who you do it with. And I always wanted a wife for real. Not an Instagram wife. A wife. But like, I love that woman.
You had two already. What are you talking about? You had the last, Brittany was a wife. Drika was a wife. Everybody was a fucking wife. What are you talking about?
I'm leaving.
It's evident. Like, everybody tell me that they like, I ain't seen this part of you before, Kevin. It's beautiful. You calm. And I'm like, yes.
He's so full of shit.
I'm going for that. I tell her thank you probably 2-3 times a day. How many times I tell you thank you, babe?
Yeah, like 3 times a day.
Every day or just some days?
Yeah, because he's trying to manipulate you, young woman. This is the love bombing phase. And if you get pregnant by him, really the only thing you're doing is allowing him to piss on your leg. Because then he'll have ownership over you. He'll be able to use the baby to abuse you and control you. It's not going to be a good situation.
Just tell her thank you. Ain't nobody never treat me like this.
Have you ever treated anyone like you treat her?
I hate to say what I'm about to say. I always gave my all. I always got taken advantage of. My heart.
But you harbor no resentment for those that took advantage of you?
No, I used to. Not no more though. I used to harbor resentment, but when I look at the conditions that they in,
right.
It's sad. I used to think like...
so now Drika is in dire straits and she's in a fucked up condition, and so now you don't feel the same. Y'all, this bitch ass nigga. All right, hold up. Because we got one more clip that I wanted to get through before we get out of this. But that's why I didn't want to sit through the whole fucking interview. And it's like 2 hours and something long. Let's see. Yeah, 2 hours and 49 minutes long. Bitch, the fuck I wish I would. The fuck I wish I would. Ridiculous. Hold up, y'all. Let me find this other clip. Here you go.
Were you a teenager at the time?
Yes, sir.
Were you threatened?
When?
Did he, if you tell anybody that this has happened, or if you tell anybody that this happened, something might happen to you or someone?
He did.
He did?
Yeah, he out of here.
I guess I'll leave that alone.
I mean, that's the truth. I mean, I don't know how he, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, you don't know how?
He out of here.
Like I said, we'll move that along.
Yeah, he'll never do that to anybody again. That's the two things. But then, you know, I might be shit. I don't want to say too much, but I really broke generational curses with that situation because people that came before me, they was raped. And it created the space for me to have with my children to where my children know don't nobody never touch you, that not even me. I had these open conversations with my children. They are equipped. I created a space for them to be able to tell their dad anything.
Be open and honest with you about any situation.
Anything.
Kev, you know what? Let me ask you this. How did you summon up the courage? Because I can assure you, you're not the first young man, boy, that's ever had this happen. But a lot of young boys will suppress it and
I created the space for men to be able to heal. There's so many men that come up to me and hug me and cry in the gym and tell me thank you, because I created a space. And I tell them, you was vulnerable then. We have built ourselves into machines to where we can protect the inner child. That's why I made that song, Protect Children. You're not supposed to hurt children.
Your song, molested inside my mom's home. She ain't believe me when I was young.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He dragging you hoes through the mud.
There are gonna be a lot of people that's gonna watch this.
After I made that song,
Yes.
I ain't know how much trauma that I was holding. I cried for 2 weeks uncontrolled.
Were you a teenager at the time?
Yes, sir.
Were you threatened?
So yeah. And he's told this story before, I believe. But yeah, it's not surprising. It's not surprising. A lot of them have been, especially with them being hypersexualized as grown adult men, all of that shit that y'all think is attractive. Yeah. Not y'all, but y'all. All of that, spit in your mouth and smack you and fuck y'all hard and all of that weird shit that, yeah, a lot of that is because you do want to enact violence and sex in order to get power back. And because you can't do it with the person that did it to you, you do it when you have sex with other people, even if they're not the person that did something to you. And it definitely, gives that he has a sexual fluidity that we may not be dealing with. And we don't have to deal with it because it's not even the most important part. It's really not. But I don't think Kevin is safe for people. I don't care what Kevin is talking about. I don't care what that young woman thinks. I don't think that he is safe for other people. I just don't. But yeah. He is pouring out his heart, and I'm sure it's meant to have the public empathizing with him, because he has new music coming out, and that's great for him, right? Congratulations to Cam. I'm sorry because they're all the same to me. To Kevin Gates for being honest and open with his emotions, but it feels like a manipulation tactic to me. So I'm not, I'm not emotionally moved. I'm always sad, and I do feel like we should protect children, but I don't think that you really want to protect children. And it bothers me when people pretend like they care about kids and shit like that, but they do stuff like get in relationships with women who are extremely younger than them so that they can take advantage of their naivete and their youth, their immaturity. Like, how are you going to speak up for children while simultaneously being in a relationship with a girl that is much younger than you? Like, it's weirdo shit. Anyway, y'all, we're going to take a quick little break, and then we're going to come back with more from the BondyBlue show, because Nicki Minaj and, Karen Huger went on a press tour yesterday. So we have to play some clips and talk about some shit. All right, y'all. So, little ad. I'll be right back. Hey, y'all. This is a get ready with me. Okay, just a little something before I get ready for one of my daily lives. So I just started growing my locks about 2 years ago now, and I color treated, and I do like a style here or there, and I really, really have noticed that my hair does the best when I keep it moisturized. And my regimen of spraying my hair with water and then following it up with Fab Hair International's Moisture Mist leave-in conditioning spray, girl. Listen, it's giving me everything that I need as far as the moisture on a daily basis is concerned. I've tried a lot of sprays, and I really, really enjoy not only the way the spray bottle works, but also the way the hair feels moisturized after I've given it a spritz. There are so many great Fab Hair International products to try. And the Stimulate and Soothe Deep Cleansing Shampoo is one of my favorites. It actually gives your scalp a tingling sensation that makes it feel really, really clean. And then the Moisture Mask Deep Conditioning Mask is really amazing as well. Made my hair feel really, really moisturized after I had color treated it. The products are great and were created by a Black woman stylist who came from behind her chair to give her people the products she felt they really deserved. Fab Hair International is for all curls and coils, whatever your hair type. You can find something at Fab Hair International that will suit your specific needs. Right now, you can use my code BONDY15 to get 15% off of your purchase. Go to fabhairinternational.com, take their hair quiz, and find out which products will be perfect for your hair. Be a bougie traveler and shop fabhairinternational.com. We're back. We're back. And if you're still here, girl, we got to get into Nicki Minaj, okay? We talked about Nicki yesterday, okay? Because she was obviously having some type of transactional thing going on. She paid the $500,000 so that she could keep her house because, you know, she was being sued by that man that she and her husband allegedly assaulted. Okay? And so and so obviously we had to go and make some more money. So we had to go do some Trump shit. We had to go do some MAGA shit, okay? So that we could make some money because we all know that everything that's going on over there is transactional, right? You wash my hand, I wash yours. And so they gave Nicki Minaj a Trump gold card, which, you know, basically makes her a legal U.S. citizen. So congratulations to Onika. Everything that she did finally got her citizenship into a country that may not be here in 5 years. Congratulations, girl. She spoke more. Here, let's listen.
For the better. So,
probably not Gavin Newsom.
oh, no, he doesn't want to make a change. Absolutely not. Newsom only wants to be seen. He does not want to do anything credible with his time or life.
It's true.
He doesn't want to do anything credible with his time or life. He's the governor of California, girl. I think that's rich coming from a rapper who has been lying about who she is since we met you. That's very interesting. There's nothing credible about you, not even your ass.
I knew that would get them clapping. No.
Because we need to get them clapping.
For the better.
Because that's the thing. We have to put on a show. And you know these people don't like her. This is a group of racist white people. Why do you think they would like you for real? Why? Residency, the COPE is coping, finalizing that citizenship paperwork as we speak per my wonderful, gracious, charming president, thanks to the petition. I wouldn't have done it without you. Oh, citizen Nika, you are the moment. Gold Trump card, free of charge. And she keeps pointing Chucky's little fingers at us. You know, people sound like a 1,748,512 signatures to deport Nicki Minaj back to Trinidad. But because she was willing to gobble up that micro dick and smell some of that shitty diaper, she has her gold card to protect herself from deportation. Because, child, the rest of the niggas, they're on their own. Well, as we descend into fascism, I'm sure we will see even more of our favorite celebrities proven to be totally terrible human beings. I think that will continue to be a theme. Speaking of incredibly terrible human beings, who do I want to pull up next? Hold up, what's this? Hold up, we're gonna get into that later. Okay. Actually, I want to wait. I'm gonna wait because I want to do them people last. I want to do them people last. Evelyn and Cam and them. Hold up, let me check my shit right quick, y'all, before I get to this next thing. Okay. Speaking of terrible people, we have some updates. Okay. So first of all, we're going to watch another content creator, okay, Saran Things. She's going to tell us about an update on what happened with that father and son who were under the blanket, and the mom came out and said that it was a wholesome situation and it wasn't what we thought it was, even though we all felt like it was giving dudes fucking your kid. So yeah, let's get a little update on this situation, shall we?
Apology. This ain't none of that.
Hold up.
This ain't no apology. This ain't none of that, because I love my kids. Nothing inappropriate was done. And what you guys are claiming is that all of that stuff that y'all claim happened within a 10-second span. Impossible. What you see is what you see. Yeah, keep reaching. All y'all, keep reaching. A lot of the people who are creating this controversy are strippers, hood fools, and I feel people who don't have fathers in their lives. And they're trying to make my babies some bastard babies too.
I don't know what an appropriate response would be to a situation like this. But that was not it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tell y'all. As soon as you said strippers, I was like, what? Strippers? Strippers? Where did you pull that from? But you know what? Sex workers do usually care more about the kids than their own dads. So that does make sense. Yeah, I don't know these people, but if I had to guess, he did that shit.
Happy to report he's not coaching Pee Wee football any longer.
Thank God.
Like, strippers are the ones talking about this? I've been called a lot of things in my day.
You can say what you want to. The people down to the football little camp, the little football league said, no, sir, you won't be coming around here. The shit looks suspect.
Never a stripper. Even if there were strippers discussing this.
What?
So what? Guilt is literally radiating off of this man. I don't know, would it be better if he didn't acknowledge it at all? I'm just glad he's no longer working with kids. Okay, like that. Wait, but he has children in the house. What?
This ain't.
Listen, when I tell you, I do not trust that he has not done something to them other children too, child. Oh my God. And also other terrible people. So what I forgot what, okay, so it was two parts of the Corey Holcomb story. Yesterday when we talked about it, I wanted to talk about this part that he actually lies and says that the woman hit him. And I forgot about that until I went to my comments over there on TikTok and saw that there were men in my comments talking about she hit him first. Because that's a lie that Corey told before the video came out. So we're going to play that clip. Okay? I got sidetracked because I forgot how mad I was when I went back and watched the video over again and saw that woman pushing back and forth with her. And then when the woman on the radio said, yeah, he would never hit a woman, he would hit a bitch, but he would never hit a woman. That's when I was just like, okay, I'm pissed off at this woman now. And that took me completely off kilter, but that's okay. I knew I would be back today and we would be able to continue dragging Corey Holcomb because it has been necessary for a while now. He's always displaying his hostility towards women. I don't know why everybody's acting fucking confused.
Slide on my asshole. I don't like that. I don't like that. I didn't appreciate that at all. You don't talk about no nigga asshole, bitch. Damn. I ain't no asshole nigga, bitch. That bitch lied on my ass.
Listen, hold up.
Now, the story is being flipped totally about the truth and what happened. That you hit him. That's what now I'm hearing is word on the street that I'm an attacker now or something. Why do you think he's saying that? He doesn't want to go to jail, probably most likely. I mean, it is an assault. Yeah. And at the same time, there are witnesses who saw what happened, but he also has people who are willing to lie for him as well. Yeah. And is there a camera at the Laugh Factory? There's cameras all over the Improv, and that is the footage that we're talking about. Footage shows Corey Holcomb reaching over two people and punching me out, and my whole head goes back, and it's a whole horrible whiplash thing. It's horrible. It's like he punches me at 30 miles an hour over the security guard and another person who's trying to keep him away from me. Right. So it's horrible. When you see it, when you see the footage, it's going to change your life.
And I'm gonna say what I said, girl. Not when you see it, it's gonna change your life. It changed his life. We're gonna get into it, but I think it definitely has had an effect on his life in a way that he wasn't thinking. See, niggas think you can just talk that shit. But once they actually got you on video doing it, I guess it might hurt your pockets a little bit to have you on camera punching a woman and walking up on her. And there was so many men like deflecting because I said that no other men except for that one man tried to help her. And it wasn't even really about her needing any of these men to fight her battle for her. The fuck. Okay, that's so ridiculous that y'all would even say that. That's a man, that's a woman. He shouldn't be putting his hands on no fucking woman because he can't take what she's saying up out of his mouth. That means he don't know how to regulate his motherfucking emotions. You a comedian and you don't know how to run your mouth instead of putting your hands on somebody. That's because that lady probably joked on you and hurt your little dick ass feelings. So you decided to walk over to her and nobody stepped in front of you, and they should have stepped in front of you before you walked that close up to her because your fat ass wasn't moving fast enough for me in order for them not to have stepped in front of you. It felt like everybody was scared of your ass. Then after the fact, when old dude and you get in a blend, all they try to do is hurry up and grab him and pull him from off of you. Pull y'all away from each other. And then when it was all said and done, it was at least 3 men standing around Corey with their arms up like they was protecting him, and he's the aggressor in the situation. That's the fucking problem, that y'all were more interested in protecting the aggressor than the person who was hurt. That's the problem. And I don't know why niggas gotta be so slow. But that's because y'all are abusive too, and y'all can't stand when somebody calls out the abuse. Stand on it, puss ass nigga.
He's lying. He doesn't want to get in trouble, / he just got put on a new tour. So of course there's money that is going to be made, and I guess he doesn't want to lose it. And then he's saying that I'm trying to, you know, mess his career up or whatever, but it's like,
where did this beef start? Like what?
Where and when?
Yeah.
Well,
and why?
From 12 years ago is from when it initially started, when he wanted me to be his co-host on his radio show. And I flew out here to come meet with him, and he got me a hotel room and then was mad I didn't let him come upstairs, and he wanted to have sex. And I was like, no, sir, I'm sorry, I don't mess with married men. I'm sorry. So after that, he had nothing to do with me ever again. Years later, I'm doing comedy and succeeding, and now he's mad. Like, so last June, he jumped into my conversation I was having with another comedian in June, late June. He said, then I will super sock this. If anybody loves her, come get her. Take her away from me right now. So that was in June. He didn't finally hit me until December.
Do you have witnesses
about
him having that conversation?
Yes.
Are you going to bring those people in March? Going with the Laugh Factory.
So you flew her out about a job, tried to fuck her, you're married, she tells you no, you proceed to hate on her thereafter, tell somebody you was gonna hit her about whatever y'all got into it about, and then eventually walk up on her and hit her. So it sounds like you were plotting on this woman the entire time because she didn't want to fuck you. And that's usually how it is. Y'all usually be so butthurt. Like the whole thing, the reason why they hate women so much is because there are so many women that they can't have access to. There are so many women that will look at them and say, yuck, I think the fuck not. There are so many women that will look at them and say, oh, no, thank you, I'm straight. And so that's why you got to put women in coercive situations like job interviews and when they don't have any money, because you can't get them anywhere else. And being funny was supposed to be the saving grace, but I guess when you hate women and all of your jokes are about bitches and how much you hate them, it's hard for a woman to want to fuck you based off your personality. It's the craziest thing in the world to watch how many niggas be mad that women only want them for money. Bitches only want me for money. Well, nigga, we can't want you for your funky ass personality. You're not fun. You're not a vibe, my nigga. You're actually like quite scary. You don't just look scary, you act scary. And then y'all think that women can't pick up on that creep shit. Some of us don't have to come and see you, trying to fuck us in a hotel room in order for us to know you a creep.
Has this footage? Is he banned from the Laugh Factory?
Well, it's the Improv who has the footage.
I'm sorry, the Improv. Knowing the Improv has this footage, is he banned from the Improv?
Yes, he's been banned from the Improv. And also, if anybody...
And that's definitely gonna fuck with his money, being banned from the Improv.
Or to see any sightings of him, they're like, please report. Because...
He's been trespassed?
Yes.
By the police?
Yes. So, people are even like, if you have any sightings of him, please report, please.
Yeah.
Now,
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And to me, honestly, I feel like it's probably so much shit that Corey has done and gotten away with that nobody really knows about. Like real nigga shit. Hold up, y'all. Let me go to my history. Y'all like the video. Like the video. I know y'all can probably hear my dog in the background. I'm sorry. I hope y'all can't, but he in this bitch knocked out. Your love, good love, these hers, and encore. Going to a show tonight. After working hard, 9 to 5. Hold up, y'all. I'm about to find it. Not talking about a movie, no. Or a Broadway play. This show it live. Okay, hold up. See.
John Holly tried to extort me when I was doing the We Them Ones tour. She called this cake-ass attorney nigga I had before named, I'm gonna say his name because I ain't lying, give a fuck. His last name Mills. Hold on. Anyway, I'll say his name before the episode over. Hey, somebody send me dude name. Sean Holly called him asking him about my financials. I got it on audio, bitch. Because dude knew you was out of pocket for doing that. And even though he wasn't on my side, Mr. Mills, the attorney, still played it. He played it. Sean Holly, you a dirty, rotten bitch. Ain't no way you should be able to do law ever again. And I don't know what's going to happen when I present all my evidence.
I'm sorry. You can't look into people's financials? I missed that. My bad. Hold up. I'm trying to see because I think somebody sent me the whole shit. The whole shit. Is this it? Is this it, y'all? His Vindicated episode? Was this it that y'all sent me? Hold on, let's see.
Foolish and made it to my dream. Because there's a lot of people who have no idea who I am, so I can imagine them saying whatever with the information that's been put out there about me. I can imagine them saying, Corey is this, Corey is that, but I just want to put that out there because punched a woman in my life.
Hold up.
In my life. Probably very concerned because I'm getting a million phone calls. I stand before my mother. I stand before Minister Farrakhan and the nation. I stand before...
Nigga, what? Nigga, Farrakhan, your mama? You just calling on everybody to come and try to save your pussy ass, ain't you? Ain't
Geno
you?
Jennings and his congregation. I stand before everybody in America who is trying to move upward in a positive manner. I want to say this about Corey Holcomb. I have never been able to punch any woman in my lifetime. Now, in 5th grade, I had a fight with a girl. She was a bully. She was bigger than me, and we had a fight like that, so I probably swung when I was in 5th grade. But I'm saying, real talk, I'm a comedian, so I try to be funny, but this is the truth. I have never punched a woman in my life. And all of the people who know me, who've been watching...
But you punched a bitch, though, right? Because that's what the other girl said, right?
...in this show, 15 years, 16 years, whatever, you have an idea of who I am.
Oh, I love when y'all tell us that we should know who you are. I love that. Don't I tell you all the time, it's like a playbook that they pull from and they all use the same fucking tactics all the time? You know me. Papoose just used this one. That's the one that comes to my mind most recent, was when Papoose was on the Breakfast Club telling us how we know him and we know what happened in his relationship.
Because there's a lot of people who have no idea who I am, so I can imagine them saying whatever with the information that's been put out there about me. I can imagine them saying, Corey is this, Corey is that, but I just want to put that out there because there's a lot of people who don't know me, and I want to be able to say that for myself, and I thank God I have a platform to say that for myself, because I am going to talk about why this stuff is happening to me, how unfair it is for a conglomerate in media, such as TMZ, to launch this type of attack against a comedian with a YouTube page that I don't even.
Wow. Now you're trying to buy CBS? He was trying to buy CBS, y'all.
Get money like that for this page. But as I talked about before on my show, with things that happened with me and somebody who I allegedly did something like punched.
Did he say he not getting money like that from this page? He's a fucking liar. This video got 200,000 views on it. Corey Holcomb has 481,000 subscribers on YouTube. He make enough.
This has all been talked about on my show. I am telling you, I did not lie about anything, and I believe the truth is about to be shown that I did not lie about anything. And I'm bold enough to say this. I have reached a point in my life of maturity where I don't really like to lie about nothing. I feel stupid after I lie. I feel like an idiot after I lie. Because I've been truly blessed to, somebody said to me, like, a lot of guys have been calling my phone, Corey, if you want to make it to your dreams and stuff like that, you got to do this. I'm like, I've already made it to my dreams. I could take care of I can send my mama money. I got a place to stay. I got people in my corner. What? I know people think you're supposed to have lavish things like $1 million cars and all like that. I'll take it if I get it, but I got to get it the way that is righteous. So I'm just saying, all you people who think I'm trying to make too much dreams.
And you calling women bitches and dragging them on your podcast and dragging closeted gay men on your podcast, that's supposed to be the righteous way? Being homophobic? Being misogynistic? That's supposed to be the righteous way? Oh, okay.
I've made it to my dreams. That's why you're watching me right now. So listen, I have acquired help in my situation because my situation is crazy now. My reputation has been destroyed.
It was crazy when you hit that lady.
I've never gone through anything like this. If you wanted to get me, let me tell you, you finally got me. Corey Holcomb, the human part of Corey Holcomb is starting to show itself. I want to apologize to the people in Hartford, Connecticut this weekend, my first show Saturday. They thought
that's why I said, oh, he in trouble. He in trouble. See, normally you could just punch a bitch in the face and ain't nobody see it, ain't no proof. You could just move on with your life. I thought he was gonna stand 10 toes down. This nigga come up here with his tail between his legs. Just a little bit. Not for the woman, but for whoever he feels like is about to go against him. This is a plea for the public to see him as a wounded baby bird or some shit. Y'all know we love for y'all to feel sorry for a nigga that'll punch a woman in the face. We love that. Feel sorry for him, everybody. Woo, woo, woo.
What was wrong with me? They thought I was, one dude said, he dope. Because I was trying to medicate myself with Bear aspirin. I had some ibuprofen. I had all kind of stuff in me because I couldn't really sleep because I'm watching what TMZ was doing to me. I really couldn't sleep. I caught the flight from LA to Hartford. Normally by then I collapsed.
I'm gonna say your reputation has not been destroyed. I don't know what you're talking about. We all thought you were the type of man to abuse women. We all already felt that way, sir. We already felt like you were a cum-guzzling, dick-sucking, woman-hating man. We all felt that way, sir.
But I couldn't really sleep. I just kept, because I'm watching.
I mean, not all, because some of them, are the same men that are just like you, and some of the women are pick-me's. But, the people that don't like you, child, please. What? This was just proof of what we already felt.
And everything that's happening to me, I'm like, yo, they saying what? Okay, so when I was on stage for the second show on Saturday, I apologized to my people in Hartford, and I appreciate the way y'all was clapping when my friends, Foolish and Maurice, came and grabbed me, because I was nodded off in the chair and threw up. What? Because I hadn't eaten anything, and I put that medicine on my stomach. I didn't have no appetite, because I was watching what's being said about me.
So you took Bear and some aspirin, and that made you throw up?
All over the goddamn internet and everything. TMZ, I can't beat TMZ. If TMZ say it, most people gonna believe it. So, I just want to let Sean Holly, who is in the dark trying to hide, I'm letting you know, I'm going to bring you out. I know what you've done to me. It's really foul what you did to me. And I can prove it. I can prove it. I just can't talk about the case right now. But I can prove what you've done to me with your friend Harvey Levin at TMZ. I can prove it. And I have a brother who I've acquired, a lawyer that I'm so grateful for. He's helped me in the past. And this dude, I just want to let y'all know, man, I don't get emotional about nothing. But I ain't never been under attack like this. Like, we sit up here, we go at it, we have problems with people, but I've never had a conglomerate after me. When I got off my flight that was delayed, It took me 9.5 hours to get from Detroit to LA because of the snow and everything. It was a man taking pictures of me, asking me about a gun, because I think that's they play. They want to try to act like I pulled a gun out when it was so many people out there that night. Nobody's going to say Corey had a gun. It's just not going to happen. But I think that's the play they're trying to do. But I'm carrying on. I want to bring on my brother Derek, who is a lifesaver. After I acquired him, I was able to get some sleep, brother. You don't even know. I've been like, I can't believe this is happening. I come on every news station, and I'm like, yo, they trying to make me into a woman beater, which is what they do. Especially this lady named Sean Holly. I know Tory Lanez is watching this, jumping up and down because she got a chance to do some really dirty things to my brother. But I have a different circumstance where I have evidence against this woman that I can't wait is weighed up with the help of my brother Derek right here. Derek, can you hear us? He's on Zoom.
Tory Lanez. So now we know you did it. Now we know you did it. In case we didn't have video evidence, nigga.
Turn them up. That you have, that you will keep, and that you will maintain.
So Sean Holly is a prominent American criminal defense attorney and partner at King Holmes, Paterno, and Sariano LLP. She's a Black woman known for representing high-profile celebrity clients in criminal defense, entertainment, and white-collar cases. Born in 1962, she previously served as a legal analyst for E! Network during the Michael Jackson trial and was featured on Fox TV's Power of Attorney. She is recognized for her work in The Best Lawyers in America in 2026. She has represented celebrities including Lindsay Lohan, Mike Tyson, A$AP Rocky, and others. Media appearances. She was the chief legal correspondent for E! Network, providing coverage of the Michael Jackson trial. She has appeared on Good Morning America, The Today Show, and CNN. She attended the University of California, Los Angeles, and Southwestern Law School. She is married to musician Dorian Holly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he really doesn't like her. And apparently she must have did something so bad to Tory Lanez, but I'm not sure what she could have done to Tory Lanez because Tory Lanez shot Megan Thee Stallion. So, you know, if she didn't shoot him.
Let's know that first, okay? You know, I've known Mr. Holcomb for some time now, and I mean, he is just not just a lifesaver. He said, I'm a lifesaver. He's a lifesaver for me because he's such a great guy, client, and friend. And he called me, I mean, I literally was knocked out. He called me in disarray about these false allegations that have been made against him. And his team today sent my office the entire client file. I'm not gonna get into any type of.
Sean Holly was on Tory's team, but left when they wanted to push that Kelsey did it narrative. So she's smart.
Attorney-client privilege or attorney work product. But what I do know is that he may have a possible case of defamation against TMZ and others because, you know, from what I've seen, what they're saying about him is absolutely false. They're not telling both sides of the story, and it's a false, reckless disregard for the truth. And, you know, when you're out here buying news and recording news, because
so are y'all just going to tell us what the truth is?
that's what TMZ does. They buy
Because we're 11 minutes in.
news. You know, some of this news is going to be fake. And what makes news fake is we'll go and check out the transcripts. I'll look through the clerk's record and look at everything that was filed.
And I said, no. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about this, right? Which is going to make them money. You're not making money from it. They are. And I think it's monetarily based. And it may be some type of, you know, underlying animosity or bias from out of the office. We don't know. That's something we can possibly discover or find out.
I wish that I could talk about more with this case out loud, but I am going to obey what the judge told me. And she was very clear when she said, don't mention things about this case because of what was placed upon me, not to talk about it, and what was placed upon two other parties.
So how are you going to do a vindicated conversation about something that you were legally barred from talking about? How are we going to have a conversation about what actually happened, which is you walking up to that woman and punching her in the face? What else is there to discuss?
We're not supposed to be talking about this because, you know, I'm going to be bold enough to say this. When I found out that I had a case against me, it was because, I call it God, but a person who is a lawyer called me 4 or 5 days before the second hearing was to be held and said, do you know that there is a case against you? And I said, no. You know what I'm saying? She was like, this is the second hearing, and someone has said, you pulled that gun. So it was, I went into court under the heat, and when I went to the courthouse, you could not find where the case was being held. The only reason I was able to find out where the case was being held is because I'm Corey Holcomb, and somebody said, what's up? And I was like, hey, man, I can't find it.
Oh, so now you didn't know where the courtroom was, as if you saying that they did not send you information. That's bullshit. Like, you're already saying stuff that doesn't make any sense. I didn't even know where it was. Well, it sounds like they sent you the paperwork. You was just randomly at the courthouse. Shut the fuck up.
Not on the board. They tried to hide this from me. And this is what I tried to explain. But when I'm explaining it myself, it's not as effective as if somebody like you were explaining it. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah, because we believe that you're a liar and he's a lawyer. So he gets paid to lie. So it should be better coming from him. Yeah.
Very beginning, like when somebody say they served you, that was forged. So I'm so glad you were bored. So now we can sweep through everything that happened.
So you were served, but it was forged. But they tried to hide the court case from you.
And we can find out why I wasn't the only one who was reprimanded, because that's not what's being said. The narrative that's being said is that, like the guy who walked up to me at the airport, so she said you had a gun. And I'm like, I see what they're trying to do. Because from what I understand, that might be a way to get things brought back up in another way. So I don't know, Derek, do you know any, can you give me any information on what I may be up against? Because
we can't, he might have had a gun. He had a gun. Child, it's already over. If he didn't brandish the gun on camera, then it doesn't matter.
I believe this woman named Sean Holly, which I'm going to talk about during the show, I believe she is behind it all. I do, because she was brought out in the courtroom because somebody made a mistake and pretended like Sean Holly was their lawyer. And the judge called her. And when you hear this phone call, Miss Sean Holly is going to have a lot of explaining to do, because I have proof of things she's done since she talked to the judge. And Sean Holly lied to the judge. I can prove it. If I couldn't prove it, I would be in hot water right now, right?
You would.
I would be in hot water. I can prove this crooked attorney lied to the judge.
About what?
Real talk. So that's what I'm up against out here in California.
Because you're not telling us that the video wasn't real.
With people, I get it. My voice is irritating to some people, but I've irritated some 1,000-pound gorillas out here, and you know what I'm saying. It's like I'm just trying to. I'm glad you're aboard to help guide me from here on out what to do, man. And before I,
he's bitching up, and it's hilarious. They always do this, right? You was just talking about Anton sucking white dick. It sounds like you bitching up.
Took you on. I've read about all the things you've done to help people, man. Because I have the lady, Sean Holly, talking about how she does this thing for a monetary gain. And the clients are not the priority. But there's proof that you do things to help people, man. And how I found you, only God.
Okay, I'm sorry. What does that mean? Does that mean you didn't hit her? Because Sean Holly only cares about money and doesn't care about helping people. She's a defense attorney for celebrities. Of course she doesn't care about it. Usually they're guilty. What? If she cared about right and wrong and all of that, then she wouldn't be a defense attorney for celebrities. That's absolutely a job that one enters to make money.
Only God can explain it. That's what I'm saying. How I found you, because it's not easy to find.
It's a lot of running. It's a lot of running your mouth, and you ain't talk about one time about what was lied about. It's like he thinks people don't have their own eyeballs. I'm just reading some of the comments because I want to know what people are saying. Corey's lawyer is definitely wearing pajama pants. Hilarious. TMZ does not care about that woman or anyone for that matter. They are all about their pockets. So does that mean that the story isn't true? Like, I can't keep going with this because I've had enough. But yeah, Corey, the video says you did it. It doesn't look like AI. My internet did not detect it to be AI. The lady said you hit her. You are a violent man. I don't know why we wouldn't believe the video that we saw. Hold up. Hold up.
Real talk, I'm a comedian, so I try to be funny. But
I'm a comedian, so I try to be funny.
I'm like, nope, I don't know nothing like that. So during the time, the judge saying, hey, who you texting? Who you texting? Who you texting? So I'm looking at my phone, and this text coming through talking about, say this, say that. And I'm like, say this?
Come on, bro. What was she telling you
telling me to say something?
So everybody was waiting for Corey Holcomb's response to the situation with the girl that was accusing him of assaulting her outside of the club in LA. Now, all of this stuff came back into the media and the news after remember, TMZ ran with this. There were some attorneys running with this. People was trying to take Corey down. But it resurfaces back when he went through a situation with Anton Daniels. Everybody saw that what happened on the show. They had their altercation, and when it was over, Anton Daniels went on a bunch of shows and was saying how he would have beat Corey up, how Corey was punking out, how Corey was scared, and then Corey retaliated. And he talked about Anton, he talked about his wife. He even put the daughter up on the screen, which a lot of us didn't agree with, but this is battle. They're going back and forth. I don't agree when Charleston do it, so I'm not going to be a hypocrite and be okay when Corey does it. No, I don't like none of it. I think women and children are off limits, but I can't tell people how in a battle.
That's not what you think, because you watch these people. What do you mean a battlefield? What do y'all think y'all are doing on the fucking internet? Y'all are not on a battlefield on the internet, weird ass nigga. y'all be grown ass men really on the internet, like thinking y'all doing something by arguing with each other and using each other's family members as collateral damage. It's a bunch of bitch ass shit. Hold up.
I mean, hey man, hey, look, burden the truth thing. I ain't here to lie, dog. I ain't here for clout or nothing.
Nigga, you're lying.
She's just a dusty ass hoe, man. And
right. That's gonna make us feel better about it. She's a dusty ass hoe. She's a dusty ass hoe, y'all. That helps. That's all we needed to hear.
So I
know you say you're in fear for your life. We mentioned the fact that he got a restraining order against you.
We have a restraining order against each other.
And you have one against him as well.
So I
know you say you're in fear for your life. We mentioned the fact that he got a restraining order against you.
We have a restraining order against each other.
And you have one against him as well. Since then,
we brought the liars to court and confused the judge, and we didn't have the video yet. So we literally got the video the day after court, literally. So I never went back to pursue like, oh, let me get an appeal or nothing like that. Like my attorney literally kind of gave up after.
In fact, the video that was released is a limited piece of an ongoing harassment that she provoked Corey and other comedians. That's what's also being left out of this. There were some other comedians that have similar stories to what's going on with that.
Okay, there was a brother who is a witness to everything that happened by the comedy club. Both times with this lady, which is not what she said. She wanted to make it seem like it's an isolated incident. No, this is a crazy and I became one of her
No, that's not what she said, but okay.
victims. There's a lot of people that's victims of this.
Oh, you punched her in the face, but now you're a victim of her because she provoked you. So y'all are a whole bunch of grown-ass men that's saying that a woman has been provoking you guys into anger around the comedy clubs. Is it because she's a comedian and she made fun of you stupid-ass niggas the way y'all make fun of everybody else? Are y'all serious? Sounds like y'all can't take what y'all dish out. Because funny niggas like to be funny, but when you start being funny, not everybody, it's not funny anymore, huh?
But this brother was a witness to both things. In fact, the same thing she did to me, she did to him. And I hate putting people on the spot like this, but I got to tell the truth. I want somebody else to know what happened, because if I say it, it's just my word against hers. Witnesses mean something, everybody. I never wanted to taint what he finna say, so I didn't talk to him that much. But this is my brother from Detroit, the D, Corey Sherrill, who is a better man than me. You all right, brother?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good, man. It's crazy, but yeah, I'm good, bro.
I know, man. Look, don't feel weird. The one thing my people told me is the truth has no alibi. So we just finna tell the truth. Homeboy, the first night, we ain't even talk about the night where it turned into a physical altercation. The first night.
Right. Let's not talk about the actual issue at hand. Let's talk about the first time we was cursing each other out.
When I came up to the comedy club, it was the middle of a whole bunch of shit with you and a crazy lady. What didn't she get physical with you?
Yeah, she did actually. She walked up to me and snatched my phone out of my hand, and she was talking crazy about all the men outside, like saying there was a comedian outside, and she was like, "Can you take a picture of it?" So I have a new iPhone. I'm like, "Yeah, I took the picture." And so I taken a picture, and she just come through, snatched my phone out of my hand. I don't have no type of relationship with her, with anybody out here that I play like that. And so then she's like, "Girl, do you know him? Somebody sent me a picture of you before. These comedians are weird. I wouldn't keep them outside with my 12-year-old niece." And I just was like, hold on. Like,
I don't believe anything. That doesn't even sound right. So she asked you to take a picture. Then she snatched the phone out of your hand. Then she starts talking about she saw you with her 12-year-old niece. What are you talking about?
I'm saying, like, how you just come to my life with this energy?
So
Yeah, I don't know what these niggas are trying to prove, but it's like they're talking about everything but the fact that he hit her. Yeah, now she has victims. They gaslighting the fuck out of this lady.
But I'm gonna say the homegirl name. The homegirl name is Trina. Because Trina, you part of it. You part of it. I had to grab Trina and put Trina to the side and say, don't get involved in this.
So you was protecting one woman while punching the other one in the face because of something she said to you?
Steady yelling, "Fuck you, die nigga, yo, you should have died on that scooter," all that.
What's your point?
So I muffed the I walked up to the shit.
So you can say whatever you want to say, but she can't say whatever she want to say without you putting your hands on her.
The fuck up. That's what we call it in Chicago, when you push a bitch in the head. I muffed the bitch. Look, if I go to jail, because that's an assault. I found out if you do this to somebody, that's an assault. If I go to jail for assault,
how would you have found that out, Corey?
I ain't scared to go to jail for assault. I don't have a criminal history of walking around.
So you was talking like it didn't matter before. But see, when TMZ get behind it, now all of a sudden you fucking scared of the consequences. I thought you wasn't scared, nigga.
Fighting all the time and shit like that. Hey, the stalked me and kept talking crazy to me, and I can prove it. I got witnesses. The reason I'm telling y'all all this,
I don't give a fuck about your witnesses, Corey, because on the video, them people lied and said that you didn't hit her, and you did. Them people already lied and said that you didn't do anything and all of that. Even because at first they was lying. At first they was saying ain't nothing happened. And then eventually, I guess when they found out there was video, they figured the video might come out. And then they started telling the truth. And he said, I muffed the bitch.
because I want everybody to know what's really going on right now.
You know, the framing of this incident now has changed, and the timing of this couldn't be worse because of other things that have happened in the past week. We've talked about them too. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that Corey Holcomb is trying to buy NBC. He's trying to buy ABC, and people are out to get him. But it's obvious that Corey has made some people angry with possibly his content, possibly his influence.
Not him hitting the lady. It's not him hitting the lady. It's not that. It's everything else but him hitting the lady.
Right? And they want to paint him in a negative light. And some people that are involved...
How do we want to paint somebody in a negative light that straight up said that a woman said some shit they didn't like, so you walked up to her and put your fucking hands on her? What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Do you hear how they are trying to make excuses for this man and make him out to be a victim in this situation where it's a clear situation where you walked up to that lady and hit her? You could have walked away, but you always want to try to prove that you a big man to somebody, right? It's so weird the way men think that being a big man to a woman means something, right? You big and bad because you could beat up a fucking woman. Y'all niggas is weird.
Namely, the female comedian, Cristina Payne. They're making claims now that are misrepresenting what actually happened.
What are you going to do now that there is a video that it seems to support at least the fact that you were punched by Corey?
It is hard even seeing that right now, seeing that playback and having to relive all of this all over again. But it's like almost like what?
I mean, what I'm asking is, are you going to pursue legal action again? The cops felt it was like a stalemate when it happened because they had no video. Now they got video. So I'm wondering, are you over it, or are you going to pursue this in court?
She probably is scared too, and she probably can't afford to.
I feel like it's...
She's working hard to get those tears up.
What's making this so difficult, Cristina, to go forward with it?
I feel like Corey's like threatened or tried to silence me, or like where it's like I've been in fear for my life, literally. Not able to leave the house.
It's crazy to me the way these men make the actual aggressor in the situation the fucking victim. It is amazing. It is amazing. And then they say, y'all hate men. Listen, whatever y'all feel about women, that's what I feel about y'all. Whatever y'all feel about women, that's what I feel about y'all. Whatever makes y'all want to stand next to each other and support each other and lie for each other and you know, protect one another before you protect weaker people like women and children, whatever that is. Yeah, I got that same feeling about women that you do about men, whatever that is. Yup.
And you're praising these niggas.
So if you think that mean I hate a nigga, I guess I hate a nigga. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Hate. I hope nothing but the worst things in the world happen to you and no one else but you. Okay? Like the fuck? Now, let's get into this shit. Let's get into this shit. Let's get into this shit.
He's single. I don't know. He posted somebody recently on his story. Like, just because I feel like, for example, Carl.
Yeah.
I'm like, Carl is doing exactly what he should be doing. You know what I mean? Like, he's single. I don't know. He posted somebody recently on his story, and me and Leo was like, I was like, look at your stepmama. But, you know, I was like, I'm always like, find someone amazing that can help you with the kids. Like, it's all love. But he's been single for a while, or was, and I encourage that because I'm like, I think you're doing exactly what you should be doing. You know, like, so do you like the like being free, single? I know you said you want to get married.
I like one day that's been a dream of mine for a very long time. Am I husband material? To be honest, I don't fucking know because I keep fucking these relationships up, and I'm not. And it's definitely, let me tell you, honey, it's definitely not the women I choose because I choose really good women,
right?
You know, and I choose the women that deserve a husband and deserve respect and loyalty and non-infidelity participants.
And you still don't give it to him. And you still don't give it to him. So deserving this shit doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if you deserve it. That's why I tell women to do whatever the fuck you want to do because they gonna do whatever the fuck they want to do.
And shit like that. But it's like, at some point, I got to kind of look at myself at 46 and say, like, nigga, you might not be nobody's husband. You know, I'm good at fatherhood. I'm good at hustling and providing. But I think that being a great partner is something I'm still struggling with, to be honest, if I'm being honest. And you have some men out there that are in relationships. You have some men out there that are husbands. And maybe they're just amazing guys. But you have some out there that are masking who they really are for this fairy tale. And it's going to end up crashing and burning because of the non-transparency. I'm 100. I'm 100.
How do you, so if Shaw got married, so Shaw gets married next year, right? And now Blaze has a stepdad. Like, how do you feel about that? Because I feel like sometimes the other person's like, was like the father or the mother feels some type of way about it because someone else is helping raising their child. Like, how do you feel about that? Like if Shaw was like, listen, I'm getting married, you know, this is the guy, like, would you want to meet that person?
I definitely need to meet the person because you're going to be around my child. You know, I think at the point when someone's going to be around your child, you should afford the other person the luxury and the respect of like meeting the person that's going to be around the child so that they can say if they're comfortable or not, right? Because that is very important. Now, if Shaw got married next year, which is very unlikely because no, I'm not. It has nothing to do with you and everything to do with me. I'm telling you.
Okay, that's the first moment that I caught on this second part. He says, basically, you're not going to get married because nobody's going to want to deal with me. But the insinuation that she would not be able to find somebody to marry her, Evelyn instantly starts to laugh and finds it funny. Y'all, Evelyn does not like her daughter. She doesn't like her daughter. I also feel like the fact that her daughter is a softer, kinder personality, I think that infuriates her. I think it pisses her off that her daughter is not as hostile as she is. It makes her feel bad about herself that her daughter doesn't have the same energy.
I'm telling you, there's a thing that like soon as someone figures out that like your baby daddy is the game, it gets a little tricky for a man because people think they know who I am, right? And so it gets a little, damn, am I gonna have to like catch a fade with this nigga? I know how he feels about his kids, so is he going, do I really feel like doing it? Yes, you're beautiful, and yes, I want to be with you, or yes, I love you, but I think that thought process and that courting stage lasts longer than a year, so it definitely won't be next year. I'm just being honest.
Yeah, I mean, you can, well, yeah.
I mean, you're a woman, I get it, but I don't know.
I know for a fact that like, it's cool, but I'm just saying, I mean, she asked the question.
Yeah, well, no, because we were talking about like, I don't know what led me to this. Something led me to this. Oh, about you getting married or whatever. Because then I thought about you. I was like, oh, how about if, you know, one day you get married, how would you feel? Because for me, it's like, I would love for Carl to get married. You know, like I would love for him to get married and find an amazing woman that can be great to Leo and his other kids.
I got a question for you too.
It's nice to know that he's going over there and there's some female energy and you're making him breakfast or you're, you know, like you're being a stepmom.
So as cool and as good of friends as you and Carl are now, right? Let's say you get you find a new guy, right? And you get engaged to this new guy. And now he's almost Leo's stepfather. And relationships go through things, right? And you're a Sagittarius and you are a little fiery at times. And then you're not going to pick some scrawny little nigga who ain't a man. So you're going to pick a manly man. And men do shit sometimes. And you might have a shouting match. Couples kind of shout at each other sometimes, right? Especially when they're fiery. And Leo hears a man shouting at you, but he's little, right? So he can't really do nothing. He tells his dad, Jerome's over here shouting at my mama, and Carl is like not far. Carl gonna come over here in the defense of you and his child's mother because he's known you for well longer than Jerome or whoever.
So you're automatically assuming that we're going to be in relationships where we're screaming and hollering at each other, which means you scream and holler at people when you are in conflict with them. I don't know about y'all. I have conversations and we might get loud ever so often. But in general, I'm not about to be screaming and hollering and arguing with nobody. And when a man is screaming and hollering at me, I'm scared he gonna hit me. So don't scream at me. Don't raise your voice at me. I don't now. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do not raise your voice at me. If you have something to say, you can have a conversation with me. Do not scream at me. Do not holler at me. Do not do all of that hostile shit with me. Because I'm the type of person that as soon as you get to that place, I'm out the door. I'm out the door. We not playing no games like that because I know where that go.
Whoever, and it might be issues. So that's what I'm saying when I say that a man, knowing that, let's say, you know, his name is Jerome, comes in, once he figure out that your baby is Carl and that Carl a little hood and that he really is about his children, it gets a little
intimidating.
It gets a little intimidating. That's all I was saying. I wasn't saying the quality of woman isn't there. She doesn't deserve a husband or to be loved and respected and have the big ring and, you know, a very much easier life than anything she's ever dreamed of. Yeah, she deserves all that. It just gets a little tricky when, you know, your baby daddy is one of those niggas.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. Go ahead. I feel like you got
She's like, I got a nigga that'll fight you right now, not me.
That wasn't my
Pull up, bro.
Fast forward. So you've had interviews that went viral for the wrong reasons. You've had a few interviews that have went viral for the wrong reasons, right? So when you look at those clips or look at those interviews, do you self-reflect? Do you see things differently after the fact? Or are you like, it happened, I'm done with it, whatever?
I stand on business about my interviews, all of them. Like if I said it, fuck it, I said it. Like I'm not about to backtrack.
So do you mean everything you say, or sometimes you just
sometimes
say
I'm
things?
influenced by my alcohol intake on that night, and you know me, you guys know me. I don't drink like normally, but if I'm out and I have me a few little shots and I feel a little way, I might say some crazy shit. But I'm also you guys know me, right? And if people knew me and knew that I had like this humorous personality, they wouldn't take everything I said so personally. Like
Okay, so we can go back to people thinking that they're fucking funny, so the things that they say can be seen as lighthearted or as a joke, when really they're saying exactly what they mean. Everybody knows that a drunk, what they say, a drunk mind speaks a sober heart, meaning that if your fucking ass is drunk, you probably gonna say some honest shit that you don't have the control not to say.
I watched Dave Chappelle's comedy special last night, and he said, he says, him, Kevin Hart too. They say offensive shit, but they're comedians, like professionally. But I feel like I'm not Dave Chappelle or fucking Kevin Hart, but I feel like I'm pretty.
And I just said the same shit. Niggas somewhere losing their fucking mind when I said that. I said the same shit. What Dave said.
Like comedic and funny and like playful and jokey. So sometimes when I say shit, I could be joking. You know what I'm saying? Or
yeah, see, that's a manipulation right there. Don't believe what I'm saying. Think what I'm saying is just a joke so that I can continue to play in your face and get my aggression off on you without you knowing that that's what I'm doing. Because if I be like, man, fuck you, bitch, and you turn around like, nigga, what? And you like, I'm just playing. The moment has already happened.
Like just poking fun at a situation, and people take it so seriously. And
poking fun at a situation and people take it so seriously sounds like you neg. Sounds immature. Sounds like that's what you tell people when they inform you on how you're treating them and how they don't like how you talking to them. Then it turns into, I was just joking.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I also think it's the time
and I don't give a fuck. I love that. I love that they don't give a fuck, because the questions that they're asking, they frame it like, oh, the public, social media says this, and I don't give a fuck. When really, I think the questions that Shanice is asking are personal to her own thoughts about this nigga. And he letting her know he don't give a fuck.
We're living in,
Sean's
right?
Like,
Because
why don't you give a fuck? These things are crazy.
No, but I think these
Look,
things are
making fun of her.
I also think it's the time that we live in, right? Because you think about the Eddie Murphys and the stand-ups, and is it Richard Pryor? Like they would say that's the era that we grew in because we're not far in age, but like you could say whatever the fuck you want to say.
People are more sensitive these days. Like so fucking sensitive. And
oh my God. We're not, I hate when y'all say this. We're not more sensitive. Y'all niggas are sociopaths. We're not more sensitive, y'all. Something is wrong with y'all. And y'all know something is wrong with y'all. So why do y'all act like everybody is just so sensitive? No, nigga, the bar is in hell for you. We're not so sensitive. We're just not stupid. We're not soul sensitive. We're just not gonna let people play in our face. Y'all like to play Jedi mind tricks and shit with people and do the switcheroo on everybody, always flipping shit. Nah, you're not gonna play those stupid ass games with me. At the end of the day, you want people to be dumb so that you could say that the reason why you did what you did to them is because they was dumb. You won't be able to say it about me, puss ass nigga. Whatever you say it about your mouth, I don't care whether you thought you was trolling or it was a joke, bitch. I believed it. I believe whatever you said, bitch. I believe it about you. Yeah, I do.
And I'm not here to tell nobody to, you know, pick your head up, little nigga, or nothing like that. But it's like everybody's so pussy these days. Like, relax. You're gonna be all right.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if y'all are paying attention. I don't know if y'all are paying attention. We may or we may not be all right. The fuck is you talking about? What? Who's pussy for real? Because to me, those of you that had an entire generation of killing people over tennis shoes, I don't know how more sensitive you can get than to kill somebody over an inanimate object that's going to end up in a fucking landfill somewhere. Y'all was out here killing people over fucking Jordans and tennis shoes and shit back in the day. They generation, Generation X. Y'all generation is also the generation that had the most gunning and thugging and drug selling before the cameras was put all over the streets during my generation. I'm a millennial. Cameras went up during our shit. You had to start selling drugs differently by the time I became an adult, okay? But y'all were able to get away with more shit. A lot of y'all were latchkey kids. A lot of y'all were raised by abusive parents. It's so funny how y'all can call a thing when it comes to giving yourself grace for how you fucking up. But whenever we point out all of these problematic things that we see, everybody wants to talk about, oh, we sensitive now. Ain't nobody motherfucking sensitive. If you can't take us pointing out the truth of a matter, if you can't take us calling a thing, then bitch, who's really sensitive in the situation? The fuck?
Do say crazy. One thing about him, you could be texting him or having a conversation about something serious, like, and you always say something crazy.
Yeah, because I kind of want to because life gets real, life gets serious. It's gonna get serious for everyone. If you haven't had a serious moment or really lost anyone you love, if you have all your parents and your grandparents and you're young, I want you to know that life gets serious and you need to find like the silver lining, and laughter, smiling through the smile through the bullshit is literally, you know, like the saying. Like I've learned to do that, and I've had like some
You're conflating.
traumatic shit happened to me in my life to where I got to get right back on the horse and laugh my way through the jungle to get through some of the shit. So that's just my coping mechanism. It doesn't necessarily
Listen, I'm going to start laughing and still saying the shit. Oh my God, you niggas are colorists. It's so fucking funny. Oh my God, these niggas are abusive. Lord, it's so funny when a nigga plots on you and puts a baby in you. Also, he could be connected to your mama. You didn't even know he was a felon. It's so funny when you have children with niggas you don't know that have violent criminal past. Oh my God. It's so funny. Oh my God. And if I wasn't laughing, bitch, I'd be crying.
have to work for everybody.
Is there an instance in the things that you say that you have been misunderstood and you never corrected that you can think of?
Girl, what you trying to get him to apologize for? Because that's what this line of questioning feels like. You trying to get this nigga to apologize for something.
Like a certain thing?
Yeah. Like I said this, I didn't mean it that way, or, you know.
I kind of usually say what I mean at the time. And even if I feel like it was a little bit misunderstood, like I can't knock on everybody's door and be like, hey, yo, are you home? Yo, remember when I said this? I didn't really mean it. Like,
Is that the extreme? That sounds like an extreme. Because you don't have to knock on people's doors. You can text them and call them and shit. You have a cell phone, don't you?
I'm not doing that. Like once I said it, the shit is said, and either it alters the way that you view me, and maybe you're no longer a fan or a follower, but like, fuck you. I'm not out here living for you. I'm living for these kids and my mama, and that's pretty much it. So you're gonna have to like suck it up, ride that shit out, and maybe hit the unfollow button, or maybe take me off the playlist and go listen to somebody else and support somebody else. Because if my humor, my antics, or my music, or whatever I am on the day that I'm being,
or you sticking your fingers in teenage girls in the park in public when you know people are taking pictures, child, if we don't like you for that, then oh fucking well. You listen, gang, we already took you off our playlist, sir.
What I am isn't for you then.
We already did.
And so everything, from the time that you told me you were pregnant until I'm no more, like it's built for him.
Yeah. Has fatherhood changed the way you write? Like the things that you say?
No. because he doesn't care. That's so funny. That's so funny that he doesn't care how his music can be problematic in raising children.
I thought it was a baddie. I was about to say, fuck, I still got it. But yeah, you know, I'm out, you know, like 3 to 5 miles daily. And I'm writing in my head and I just rehearse it. So by the time 3, 4 p.m. comes, I'm like, got it. And then I go to the studio and I'm able to just lay it down like that.
You know what? And that is true because I was driving one day in some random area and who do I see? Remember that shit?
Jogging down the street.
Yeah, I'm in a random, I'm somewhere and I'm driving and I'm looking and you had the earphones on and you are in a zone, but you're in a zone, but you still know what's going on the fuck around you. I will tell you that. So I pull up next to him and he looks over and it looked like you were.
I thought it was a baddie. I was about to say, fuck, I still got it. Fuck yeah. And then I'm like, oh, it's fucking grandma.
It's fucking grandma.
Like, what's up?
He's all sweating and shit, but you know, you could tell that you were, you know.
Oh, it's fucking grandma. He playing on her. He's playing on her because see, saying shit like that creates this tension of, oh, I'm gonna show you grandma. I'm gonna show you how young. I'm gonna show you I could do it better than Shanice. That's what it gives.
You were very into whatever you were doing.
Super zoned out, locked in.
Prove to me that old coochie is just as good as this young coochie. Prove it to me. Show me.
And
believe
like you said, I'll be aware of my surroundings because you know we live in a big city, and you know sometimes even like fans, like I don't even know sometimes how people know it's me because I'm like hoodie on and I got the drawstrings tight.
You're huge.
Girls look at guys' asses like guys look at like you know.
Yeah.
Really, I don't know. I don't know if I.
Yeah, when
I
you're dealing
look
with
at
an athlete, you're like
an
you see that
ass.
Who's not looking at ass? That's so weird. I'm sorry. I'm absolutely looking at those buns, hun. Like, and it's not like nobody wants a man to have a ass like a woman, but you want him to have like, you know, nice little muscle or something like that. Then it on the sides with the promise of power or something. But like, are we going to act like men's asses can't be like sculpted nicely? Like you've watched Jason's Lyric, bitch. You know what a nice ass look like. Rolling around in grass, itching and shit.
Yeah, but it's not my initial thing to look at. You know what I'm saying?
You know a guy with no ass.
You just you're an ass girl. We got.
No, I'm just saying. You know a guy with no ass, or you know a guy with a.
Are men even supposed to have ass? Like that shouldn't even be a thing.
You should have some muscle back there. Absolutely. You should, and then you should have a nice size quad. Like I need you to have a nice size quad.
Like you should be looking like deep inside my soul for who I am as a person, you know?
Nigga, shut up.
You should take your own advice.
Absolutely.
No, men can look at women. You guys are built like, I don't know, like God really took his time on y'all. He kind of threw us the fuck down here. But like
I think we need to normalize
I'm
like
glad
yeah,
you know that.
women are this.
I'm glad y'all know that y'all was an afterthought and we didn't come from y'all rib, that dumbass shit.
Guys need to come up to this too. Like if you're a diamond, you should be a diamond too. Like why is it that women are supposed to do this and that and be that, and then guys are like down there.
Yeah, they say we're all made in God's image, but I really feel like he really like women were his favorite children. Because he really put in work on women. I swear, it feels like he just dropped us down here.
The manipulation to make you think that he cares about women or that he's not a misogynist. That's bullshit.
But how do we change that? How do we place that?
Now it's gay to have an ass? Like, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's the hips that we get worried about. But the ass, nah. You supposed to have something back there.
Men like
You're supposed to be doing leg workouts too, nigga. If you're going to be in shape everywhere. But yes, like that V that goes down, like the, nigga back and that V that go down the crack. Yeah. Hey, I want all that. Get in that.
Something that doesn't happen a lot. And I'll tell you guys both this. Men need a lot more love and support. And I'm not saying that you guys aren't those type of women, but men need to be told that I see you and that it's okay and that you're doing great and that I got you.
Yeah. And men need to tell themselves that in the mirror instead of looking for women to always be validating them. Y'all niggas are exhausting. And y'all wonder why women want to be single. Because who the fuck wants to be like talked too crazy by a nigga? Because he always acting like he has more power than you and he's stronger than you and you're under him. But then always coming to you like a fucking child wanting validation from his mummy. Mummy, get out of here.
And I feel like that starts from when you were a child.
Yeah, it does.
Because I don't think
y'all, this is not to say that you don't give this to people. Like you give this to all of but don't be going like, what are you doing? Like the way that you are promoting it, it shows that you're trying to manipulate women into being what you want them to be for you instead of just letting them be who they are and deciding if that works or not. Right? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, like that's a normal thing in relationships to uplift each other. So the fact that you feel like you need to point out to everybody that women need to be more uplifting to men, Yeah, when we have to convince women to decenter these niggas, y'all don't need any more uplifting from us. Y'all need to uplift y'all motherfucking selves. Pull yourselves up by your bootstraps and shit.
You got like enough hugs as a
Do
child,
what the
sorry to
white people
say,
tell
and
you
so
to
it's
do.
like
You don't
it
think I got
builds.
enough hugs?
Because that's the only ones y'all listen to is them white people. So do what they tell you to do. Pull yourself up by your fucking bootstraps, nigga. Now we about to talk about how his mama wasn't shit, because that's what we keep telling y'all. Wasn't none of these niggas' mamas worth a penny or a dime.
No,
As a
you
child?
definitely didn't get enough hugs as a
My
child.
grandma
Until
hugged me all the time. And
you
my
did
mom,
not get
I'm not
enough
gonna
hugs
lie.
as a child.
My mom will watch this, and she is. It's one of those things, right? My mom was not a hugger; she was a hustler, and so she really We had everything. I had Jordans, FUBU, Guess jeans, like any Nintendo or Sega or PlayStation I wanted. But my mom is not like a hugger, and she's not that. Wasn't that?
So again, having a family dynamic where affection and love are not given freely, everything's a transaction, right?
Affectionate for me and my siblings, but she hugged the fuck out these grandkids. Like she hugged these little niggas so crazy. And if I was like super not in tune with who I am as a man, I would get a little bit jealous because I didn't get that. But I got
He does get jealous of his children. He does get jealous with his children. That's why he doesn't want to be around for the first couple of years. All of you men that act like this, Nelly, him, all of y'all all get jealous of them fucking children because y'all want to be the center all the time, because our society is centered around men instead of around children. That's why we have so many fucked up adults, because y'all don't center the society around the children. You center it around grown ass men.
got a mother who was hard as fuck, parented hard, whooped my ass when it needed to be whooped, and that gave me character. But the way she loves my children,
Abuse doesn't give you character. As somebody with a lot of character, abuse does not give you character. It gives you a villain origin story.
like it backs it all. It rewinds the entire tape and makes me appreciate her that much more because my mother loves these kids so much.
Yeah.
And she loves you so much, and I love her so
She
much.
still
And
don't
we
hug me
have
like she still don't give me 2 hand hugs.
Lynette is
I love
listen.
her.
So he's still not getting the hugs. And then he's watching her be a great grandmother. Yeah, you hate her even more now.
Hug you like a homie.
I love Lynette.
Lynette is, Lynette had us at a party,
Yeah.
and we went and supported. And
If you go to her party, you ain't never been to a party till you've been to one of my mama's.
no, but I had so much fun. I'm like, oh, I'm over there doing the thing. But no, she's great. She's definitely like, she gives like boss energy. Like your mom don't fuck around.
She does. She sits there. Yeah, she does.
She's like the
No,
boss.
I love her. I didn't mean like you didn't get enough hugs, like as that goes to Lynette. I just mean like in general. I feel like your personality needed that,
Yeah.
and you didn't necessarily receive it the way that you needed it, and so it builds up the adult that you are. So like, how do we change that when we're kids, like with Blaze's age?
Yeah.
How do you think we change that?
This is a conversation where I'm now phrasing this like a therapist, like a mother, trying to get you to understand that I don't want you traumatizing my son into his manhood so he can actually feel his feelings and not be a sociopath like you.
I mean, I think that Blaze won't have that problem because I mean, my kids that are the older kids don't have that problem. I think like you said, it's a parental thing. It's a two parent thing. And you don't necessarily have to be in the
Both of them, Shanice and Evelyn, both have voices that sound like a broke up cry.
same house. I think the kids just need love no matter what that looks like from wherever you are. And if you love your kids wholeheartedly, I think they will turn out to be a lot better human beings.
Yeah.
And me, again, I'm not the model for an amazing human. I think that my oldest son he set like the foundation for his younger siblings, for my younger kids. And
So your oldest son has been being a parentified child. That's what that sounds like. Great. So your oldest son has had to be more of a parent to the children than you have been. That's what that sounds like to me.
think that you are.
Yeah.
I don't even think Evelyn is the best type of nigga. I think you are. But you want your children. No, Evelyn, so I never seen something that I seen 2 days ago. They had you in like Splice with Maya and you were like patting your coochie, saying something, and I was just like, damn, like Evelyn is crazy. Like
that
you know
was
what I'm
a
talking
couple
about?
of years ago. I do.
That was you had a few shots that day?
Don't remind me.
I had
I
some.
think she
Hey, yo,
smoked.
that now
I had
look,
some Don Julio.
I do some
Didn't you
shit.
smoke?
I done some internet.
You smoked. Girl, weed don't make you do that. Your mama's an angry person. Let's not do that.
Shit, that was crazy. I was like,
And now he's doing this thing, right? That was crazy, Evelyn. Oh my God. Like he keeps doing this thing with her where he's like judging her and they're all laughing and joking and shit, but it gives banter. It gives sexual tension, it gives banter, and it gives playing mind games with her. Like, you gotta build her up, knock her down. Build her up, knock her down. Tell her how great she is, how beautiful she is, then call her an old hoe. Tell her how great she is, how beautiful she is, how much of a great mother she is, and then tell her how she done ran through every fucking national football, basketball, baseball league that we've ever known. Okay? Yeah. He's playing the same psychological games, and it low-key feels like she's falling for it.
Oh shit. Yeah, she is everything y'all say she is. Greens, beans. But yeah, so what
She's everything y'all say she is. So now the shit that people say is true. It's just a joke. He's just joking. It's just a joke, y'all. She thought it was funny. Hoes is weird. Niggas be playing in y'all faces, not me.
saying is that we want our children to be better than us, and she is a reflection of like who you are in your soul, you know, and like you did a great job.
And Blaze is growing up so different from how he grew up. You know, you talk about being in foster home, you talked about like the gang culture and the like. You talk about being shot when you were like, there was so many things that were going on in your life that obviously made you who you are today. But Blaze is growing up. Girl,
I know
he's growing up eating organic.
But I mean, men.
Cookies.
No, I know. But I meant men, generally speaking, because we just had Gilbert on here, right? And Gilbert was saying how women are these diamonds, and the guys are like, they don't get looked at as that. And that's unfortunate to me because I want to look at a man and be like, I'm the canary and he's an emerald. You know what I mean? So
Like
I just.
I think it's interesting that men are always complaining about the way they're seen, but they never want to be better people. Gilbert Arenas is one of the most disgusting human beings, and it's because of the way he acts. The shit that he says, how he treats women, how he treated his children, his children's mothers. Like, how you treat people affects how we see you. It's like they all want to be valued for the good personalities that they don't fucking have. All of them. All of them. And then when you beg them to have better personalities, they want you to just acquiesce and shut the fuck up and take what they're giving. You niggas are exhausting. Y'all want to be able to be assholes to everybody and then bitch and cry and moan about why you're not well liked. It's so fucking exhausting.
Cool.
Yeah, I want that for men and women. So that's why I mean, like, how do we change the narrative of men thinking that? Because I want my son to grow up and know I'm it. So how do we change the narrative so that he doesn't grow up thinking, well, women are this and I'm falling right here?
I think that again, I think it takes the mother to do that, to let like I won't be able to tell Blaze. I'll be able to tell Blaze from my perspective of how I think he should treat a woman based on my fuck ups. But I think that how a woman should be treated and respected and how you should really like carry a woman, I think that comes from you. I think that's something I won't be able to give him.
Right. Or maybe you can, because you can come from a place of these are the things that I've done wrong and don't make the same mistakes. You know, like I even with me with her or, you know, Leo, like we talk a lot. Like I've always had such an open relationship with like my kids, you know, even though Rashad was such a young mom. Leo, I'm a little bit older mom. Now I'm the old mom. But, you know, I try to just have open conversations with him or use my life as a teaching tool. Like these are the things that I did that I don't want you to repeat. You could do the same thing with Blaze too, you know, because you have so much wisdom.
Yeah. What I've learned the most.
He has so much wisdom. He has so many manipulation tactics. He has so many ways to come at you from all different sides to manipulate you so that he can get what he wants to get out of you. So he can get the desired effect.
About
really,
like parenting is
not much different than Kevin Gates at all.
It works out a lot better when you become friends with your child. It works out a lot better. They listen more. They trust you more when you can understand and bring yourself down to, because your kids teach you as well, you know, because you get older and you're not as young, as in tune, and they tell you like what it is. And you need to kind of listen to your children as well. And I think for some kids that, because this is in this era for some reason, and I don't know this statistic why Sha might, and if she don't, she's gonna research it. Trust me. But the suicide rate seems like it's a lot higher than, you know, when we were young. We had to deal with shit in our room and we couldn't come out until we got our shit together, right? These kids these days, they get angry and then they fucking, not all of them, but like a lot of them like get real suicidal and real thing with Blaze. Like I trust the person that I'm raising my child with, so I have no problem. So
expectations of what you said, if you can wipe your own, because
but I think with Callie, I think we'll make it well into her 20s without ever having a real disagreement or dispute again, because we had it once, we get it, she understands, and I also trust and believe in the person that I and Tiffany raised. It'll be the same thing with Blaze. Like I trust the person that I'm raising my child with, so I have no problem. So if Blaze
sounds like a cop-out, a way to put everything on the mothers. I pick good mothers for my children, so I don't have to worry about how they'll turn out. Okay.
With Sha, I know that he eating some organic leaf rabbit food and he looking at the moon and trying to figure out how it lines up with his day. And if he's with me, she knows.
Yeah, I think an aspect of this is I'm gonna low-key flirt with your mom in front of your face because I want to make you feel bad. You know, and this is just something that, you know, manipulative people do. They will throw your mom. If you have an attractive mom, they will throw your mom in your face. I've had this happen with many a partner, many a girlfriend and boyfriend. Oh, you know, Miss Tanya, she's so fine, and all of this weird shit, like trying to create triangulation with my mother. And I always thought that that was so weird because I used to feel like, why do I feel like you want me to be jealous of my mom and that's not gonna fucking work? Like that's so weird. Like that's my fucking girl. Like you can't make me jealous of my girl. That's my girl, bruh. Like what you mean? That's my mama. Like, and when I say my girl, like me and my mom have always been really close. Like she's been a friend. She was a friend to me before I was an adult. So I'm just kind of like, yeah, that's some weird shit for you to be trying to get me to feel a way about my mom or to feel less than about her beauty. That's weird.
So like ain't nothing gonna happen to him because that man's gonna die for that baby. So like she can go on to yoga or go work out and like do her thing. And I'm at the point now where I haven't even taken Blaze.
That's not the only important thing. He's saying that, oh, I can trust her because she's gonna take care of our kid, but she can trust me because I'm gonna protect him. Every day nobody's trying to pick up your baby and run with him. They do sometimes, but what we really need you to be able to do is wipe ass and wipe faces and feed the children and put their clothes on and take them where they need to go and not expose them to things that they don't need to be exposed to because you too fucking lazy to watch what you're doing and what you're saying around them. That's what we need you to be able to do as fathers, because a lot of y'all will come and pick y'all kids up and leave them in a car while you go and do stupid shit. We need more than y'all to protect them and make sure they make it back to their mama house alive. We need y'all to do more than that. That's another thing. Y'all always want to be bare minimum like a motherfucker.
For, you know, I went on a walk, you know, but I don't believe in taking kids from their mom too early because like they're just so little and precious. And it rang true. Remember I told you I don't change diapers? Have I changed one? See, she don't like that shit, by the way.
No,
but,
I really
and
feel
that's so funny. Why is that funny, Evelyn? That this man doesn't help your daughter with her son, that he doesn't change diapers. Why the fuck are you laughing at that?
like if you have a child and you are more than able, your hands are working, your fingers are fine, you have no arthritis, that you are more than able to wipe your, like help and wipe your child's ass too, if you can wipe your own. Because you, when he's 50, let's say, what are you going to be, 112? You might need someone to wipe yours.
I got Harlem.
Yeah. And God willing, he does it. But did you wipe his?
Yeah,
you know, like this is all, it comes around.
Yeah, but I did tell you I don't change diapers from the beginning, before he was born.
Did
you think it was going to change? Like I would actually like flip and like do it?
I did. I did.
And y'all, that moment right there, oh my God, you're such an idiot. You thought he was going to change? Girl, you thought this man was going to help you with that baby? Girl, you thought that man was going to change diapers and actually help you raise and take care of a new baby, girl? Girl, men don't do that. That's not what these niggas do.
I did. I thought that like because you are in a different decade and you're having a child, however many years
decade is wild.
Earlier.
Yeah, what do you mean a different? She's saying this nigga too old for that shit at this point. You're on a different decade, nigga. You in your 50s.
Spoke about expectations of what you said we're going to be delivered and we're not. So then, yeah, I did think that was going to change, and it didn't. But I'm just saying, hopefully,
Is she saying expectations, meaning that he made certain promises and did not do what he said he was going to do? Whether he said he wasn't going to change a diaper or not, he still made promises that he did not keep. But he going to sit up here and act like he's so fucking integral.
Have someone.
But yo, have you seen her change a diaper? She do the shit like origami. Like you remember how like when we were younger, like it was one special nigga in the class. Like
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all want to say that Shanice is an imbecile. In this situation, y'all, and I understand, like, separate from her mom and all of that, yeah. But in this situation, seeing the triangulation, seeing the enmeshment, I feel like Evelyn purposefully did not give that girl enough information or didn't give her enough game because she didn't want her to be able to move about these situations better than her. So I know y'all want to call Shanice stupid, but to me, I feel like her mama intentionally set her up to fail. And I can't really even be mad at her about what she don't know, because I'm looking at it like, bitch, why would your mom not give you the game when this is what your mama do? to me, it's a lot. Like, y'all notice a lot of people, like a lot of parents, they sabotage their children in school. They don't help them with their homework, or like, to me, she sabotaged her by not giving her all of the information. That's what it feel like to me.
Turn $1 into a ring.
Right.
Like, that's what she do with diapers. She'd be like, zip, zap, zoop, zoop, boom. And the shit just like, and then she'd be like Kobe when it goes into the little diaper dump.
She has really grabbed motherhood by the, you know what? I don't want to forget this. Sorry. Blaze's name.
Yeah.
Let's talk about his name, because there was so much back and forth.
We caught mental fades over the name. She wasn't going.
It wasn't. So
No, you caught mental fades.
Oh, well, maybe I fought by myself, but I won.
You wanted him to be named
You always fight by
Jayceon,
yourself.
right?
Oh, yeah. Like, thank God. I was hormonal.
Yeah, now that I met him, though, not to cut you off, but now that I met him, he could have been a little Jayceon, though.
Not to cut you off, because he did that the whole interview.
God, he's
so
not.
beautiful. Why?
I'm so happy he's not. Like,
You wanted
it
to do
just shows how, like, I was pregnant.
And this lets us know right here how she really don't fuck with that nigga at all. And her mama is over there laughing at it.
I was hormonal. I was like in love. And I'm like, yeah, let's name him after the dad. Thank God his name is not Jayceon. I would have been calling him your name all day long for the rest of his life.
Yo, so the thing about that is, lucky for you, right? Because Callie looks damn near identical to me.
True.
And literally, like, Tiff will tell you, that pisses her off. Because if she feeling a way, you know, like a little way about me, she has to look at Callie and be like, motherfucker.
Right.
You know, and then get back into I love my daughter. But Callie looks exactly like me. So, like, the fact that you would have to say Jayceon all day, I wasn't obviously the mother, but, like, I should have let you rock with that.
I'm so
been
happy
like-
you didn't.
No,
Like,
it was so at Shaw's delivery. Remember at the delivery room when you had to put the name on, you had to get the name put on the birth certificate.
Yeah.
You need to decide, what is this child going to be named? And I remember Shaw was laying in the bed and you weren't budging on that shit. You were like, his name is going to be Blaze, right? She even looked into maybe changing his name after, because she was spiraling.
Why are you telling on her? Why are you telling on her that she looked to try to change? You should still go change that fucking baby name. Say Blaze is the nickname, and give him the name that you would like for him to have, and not no motherfucking Jayceon.
Ended well.
No, and I'll give you a little more.
What are you doing?
Wait.
Look, like, what are you doing? Why are you telling him that?
Hated the name.
Hey, yo.
So you were in a vibe, right? You weren't vibing. And I remember us being at the house and you were hormonal. You had just had Blaze. Like, we just got home with him. He was like all mangly and, like all, and she was like, I can't believe his name is Blaze. Like, it was like a full, we can laugh about it now. It was
No, we can't laugh about it now. She's still upset about it. That's why she's telling you to shut the fuck up. And you sitting up here acting like it's so funny that she did not want that to be her baby's name, and it really upset her. Y'all, listen, me and Erica De Niro tell y'all this is all the time. Your fucking baby, bitch. Your baby. You gave birth to that baby. That is your baby. You should have named that baby whatever the fuck you wanted to name that baby. But I am so glad that you did not name that baby Jayceon.
full, like,
now look at him, and he looks like he looks like his name, and it's so like cool and chill. And he's such a beautiful baby. But like, and I'm glad you didn't do that, because I'm like tit for tat. And so when it came time to, like, for the other parent to sign the passport when you want to take him on a vacation, I would have been like, I ain't got no hands, I'm good, But nah, I think he turned out perfect. I think everything about him, from name to like,
she don't have to raise her son solo. He not around like that, y'all. I think however much around he is to be a manipulator and to have some control. But I don't think he's even around like that. He pop in and out. That she probably don't even have to make up a fuss, because he ain't coming around like that.
how he is to what he looks like is beautiful. I'm being honest. You're absolutely beautiful. I feel like I'm God's gift to the earth. Look in the looks department. Of course, you're all gonna pick me apart. Great, but
you are good looking.
Thank you. But I did not think that my son was gonna be that beautiful. I just didn't think it.
I didn't know what it would be. Like, I didn't know.
I didn't know if it would be light skin or not. I didn't know if it would have kinky hair or not.
What it would be. Like, I look at him and I'm just like, oh my God. And I thought with Shaw, I say this all the time, I just knew I was going to have a boy with colored eyes, right? Because back in the day, you didn't find out, what you were having. You just had the baby and it's like, surprise, you have a girl, boy. It's not like it is now. And it's like
a boy with colored eyes. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? All of the colorism texture, like, you want the baby to look like something other than being black, right?
Like, in a weird way, I feel like my grandson is the boy that I thought I was going to have with her. And he is just so special and beautiful. And I wouldn't change any.
So you thought you were going to have a boy. So you were mad that you had a girl instead of a boy. And now she's had the boy. And now you get to fawn over her son.
Thing about him. And I know, like, he's funny. He's crazy. He likes playing in the refrigerator. Like he's everything.
Yeah, you know how everybody's like, you know, well, you're supposed to be biased to your child, but I just feel like even if he wasn't much, I mean, and people come up to you all the time. I'm pretty sure they come up to you. People tell me just like how beautiful of a child. I show up for myself every single day. One person I'm gonna show up for is me. I think that like just set that in motion. I got to get better at that.
How do you get better at something like that? Like, does something happen and you think twice about it and you're like, I'm going to take this move instead of that one? Or do we just say it? And
I got to
like,
take the voice in my head to tell me fuck that shit and like just like literally spin the block on the other person's feelings and emotions.
So that's something you can work on for the new year, because obviously it's a new year.
Right.
You've been training your whole, you work out. Like we know you're not going to be like new year, new me bullshit.
Yeah.
You fucking
I'm talking about how he don't give a fuck about nobody else's feelings but his own.
I'm trying to get ahead of that. I don't want to be a part of that like new year, new me and then quit in fucking February.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's something that, you know, you could start working on for 2026.
I'm on it.
You know, not being stubborn.
you guys remind me of each other a lot.
We tell each other that every other day.
And when
Y'all look, first of all, that moment right there is something you can work on. That's something you can work on. You know, not being so stubborn. You guys remind me a lot of each other. Y'all, what the fuck?
Met you, actually, you reminded me of my mom a lot. Obviously, two Sagittariuses, but very defiant and defensive. And
defiant and defensive.
Stubborn, but I think that I dealt with it with you because I dealt with it with her.
Which is what we've all been saying, is that having a hostile, defensive parent will groom you for the same psychological abuse in your romantic relationships. It teaches you how people can treat you.
Yeah. You're a little bit more because you're a man, obviously, so naturally. But I think that, yeah, it was not as easy to deal with it with you, but it was familiar because I dealt with it with you. Or even with my dad a little bit, actually. Yeah. So
you were abused by everybody.
Yeah, we're similar in a lot of ways. Sometimes Shaw's like, you just want to understand what he's saying or whatever. And I'm just like, well, I kind of do, you know, so I don't know if it is a sign thing or whatever.
That
but
has got to be annoying as fuck to have them ganging up on her about shit, because that's what it feels like. It feels like they gang up on her. And I'm going to tell y'all, this happens a lot, but it's so hurtful. It is so hurtful when your mom is more on the man's side than yours. But when you have a male-identified pick-me-ass mama, that is what will happen. She will team up with that nigga against you. Oh, and now he's a Sagittarius. She's a Sagittarius. They're the same age. You're much younger. Oh, yeah, girl. It's given they gang up on her together. And it takes a lot of meditation and edibles.
I think it's a sign thing, right? And you know how it is with signs, like, you know, pretty much. Yeah, I like it.
she's a grandma, so she don't know. You don't want to know what my grandmother asked?
What she asked?
She goes, so Ette, he wears that all the time?
My grill?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I like it.
She's a grandma, so she don't know. She was like,
she's 70. They don't really get the vibe.
Spanish.
No, she's a little boosy in me. You know?
Yeah. All right, next question. If Blaze was, last thing on Blaze, because he's so important and special. If Blaze was to watch this episode one day, what do you want him to know about you in this present moment?
Just that I loved him to no end, and that some of the things
to no end. The end was changing his diaper. Fuck out of here. Y'all just say shit. Y'all don't mean it.
I mean, like, just being selfish when it comes to like true intent when in the early stages.
Got it. That's a good one, Jay.
Hold up.
I mean, like, just being selfish when it comes to like true intent when in the early stages. I'm so selfish with my intent, with and have been with women. Like and I think a lot of men do it. We're just not forthcoming, not as transparent. We hold one little relationship over here, jump into another one without letting this person know our true current status, and and that's just what that looks like. As far as like mentally, physically, like abusive, like that's not what I mean. I mean like just being selfish when it comes to like true intent when in the early stages.
That is mentally abusive, to lie to people and gaslight them so that you can control the outcome. That is abusive, sir.
Got it. That's a good one, Jay.
Yeah.
One thing that the public gets wrong
Jay
about you.
Everything I say is a lie, right? Like I think
we don't believe that everything you say is a lie. Next.
To put a period. Like he writes, to put a period.
You say I don't? Penmanship.
To put a period. Like you're a great writer. Like you're very articulate when you text. You know when to comma. You know when to put a period. Like he writes. You know when to put a period.
You say I don't?
No, she's saying you do.
My text etiquette is
no.
like,
You're great.
But
that's
yeah. But I have experience.
No, but how much are y'all fucking talking in order for her to even be able to speak on how well you text?
Texting with certain people, and they don't know how to put a full sentence together, you know? So when, you know, we started doing the family thing and communicating on a consistent basis, I remember thinking he's very articulate and he writes very, very well,
Yeah,
which is great. And it's,
that's one thing. Like
We know he's been physically abusive with his lying ass. We know.
Lynette she was real like on it about like penmanship and these beautiful glass houses where no one should chunk a
Calling his mama by her first name is another sign that he don't like her.
Okay, California. I'll say California.
somewhere in like Aspen. I grew up in a crib neighborhood called Santana Block, and I got a lot of
like thinking I want to go to Cedar Block. Like I want to go there because I feel like I'm the type of person like I could flow. Like I could go there and I could go to the White House. But yeah, I want to go
who
there.
really take you?
Where?
B-Fly. No, I said you know who
Oh,
to take.
Sharani, I'm gonna tell Sharani, take me with you.
She pull right up.
Yeah,
They gonna
take
be
me.
like, B-Fly, what's up, Blush? I'm like, I got Evelyn with me, y'all.
Yes.
Yeah, she'll get you right up in there.
Sharani, hook your girl up. I want to go over there.
Yeah, she the queen.
Well, Jason, we call.
All right, yeah, that was it. She wanna go where he from and all of that. That lady want to fuck that man. Like it's too much smiling, it's too much giggling. That lady won't fuck that man, and that's just wow. Okay, but that was that. I had to go through it because we just had to, y'all. It was so many moments that I actually wanted to pinpoint, and I think we have a better understanding now of Evelyn and her relationship with her daughter. You're sabotaging her. You don't really like her. You're sucking of her energy. You probably on some level like love her as an example of you, but ultimately, you don't mean her well, and you hurt her. You hurt her as a way of making yourself feel better about aging in comparison to her. And that's just my feelings on that. We're going to hit this one last thing and I'm going to get the hell off of here.
I heard that.
So y'all, we just saw Egypt not too long ago. I forgot whose red carpet it was, but I was like, damn, her and that crazy nigga still together? Because apparently her and that crazy nigga are still together. But she came to us and she looks like this. And I don't know why her hair looked like that. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I don't know nothing about what's happening right now, but I just know I haven't seen Egypt since back in the day when we was watching growing up hip hop. Y'all know this is Pepper daughter.
That Christian Rock is fighting for X Rumble and is looking for an opponent, and said that Jesus would give her a worthy opponent when it's time. Well, I'm also a child of God, and I believe that I am that opponent that's more than worthy enough to step in the ring with you. Being that we're both from the background of reality TV and you're very well known in the hip hop industry, it just so happens to be that I am the princess of hip hop. I have yet to make my debut because people have been ducking the fade with me, but you are a known baddie, right? So I feel like that shouldn't be a problem with you. I say we step in the ring and we display what we got. Being that this is boxing, it takes a lot of determination, discipline, heart, and high IQ. So I say, let's see who's the better fit to win that vacated X Rumble championship belt and see what we got. I feel you, and I feel like we'll be a great matchup. So you just let me know, and I'll be waiting to hear back from you. Let's get it. Trevor out.
All right. The hair is bad. The outfit is bad. Something's going on with her mouth. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. I don't want to speak on it, but it's a little scary. It's giving a little, it's giving a little, I'm in a house.
I would think y'all know Clarissa, she been, it's her big fight coming up. And she getting ready for it. She training and whatnot. So right now she's in Florida where it's hot at, where it's hard to breathe at. Cause I got stronger and I got better at punching. And I use my left hand now. And cause I got stronger and I got better at punching, and I use my left hand now.
Okay, somebody said it in the comments and I didn't want to say it.
I heard that Christian Rock is fighting for X Rumble.
I didn't want to say it, y'all. I did not want to say it, and I still don't want to say it, but I'm gonna pull it up on the screen. It's given I'm addicted to drugs. I'm not even trying to be funny. It's sad, but laugh to keep from crying. It's given she might be addicted to drugs because it just don't look right. Like it just don't look right. I don't know what's going on. It just don't look right. I would love to see her and Krishan fight though. I would love to see her and Krishan fight because she looked like she might actually be able to beat the shit out of Krishan. And I think Krishan need to get her ass beat. If for nothing, because she abuses that baby. So I definitely feel like I would, anytime y'all gonna sign Krishan up to get beat for some money, let me know. I'll be watching. Anyway, with that being said, thank y'all so much for coming through. I appreciate y'all so very, very much. Thank you for being you. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for watching. Thank y'all for coming back the way y'all do. Subscribe if you haven't. Follow me and subscribe to my other channel, BondyBlue Bites, where we're going to be putting the cut up versions of these long lives. Okay. So thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you guys. And I'll talk to y'all in the next one. Peace out.